Yeah. I arrived in 99, best style was my mother's hood.
We're here, Suns, good season so far. I'm going to introduce our guest tonight, okay? Not only is he, a good friend of mine, I would consider a good friend, at least a friend. We haven't seen each other in a bit, but willing to come out. Latest game maybe on the docket for the Suns this year, chat, starting at 9 o'clock. Right after, we just had conversations with Brianna, hoping to bring her on soon, maybe go get another show over there at Copper Blues as well. The man, the myth, the legend, 6 foot himself, Sammy Cibulka, baby. Sammy Cibulka. Thank you, Sammy. Thank you, Sammy. Thank you, everybody over there on TikTok, everybody over here on YouTube. Doing the Suns game versus the Blazers tonight. Very winnable game like we were talking about before. And honestly, it might be, I would say, the highest profile person we've had on the show so far, Sammy. I'm not going to lie. We have had an ex-NFL player here as well. His name's Jeremy Davis. He played for the Chargers and the Giants. But you're kind of like the direct people I want to talk to, man. You're the direct people I want to bring on, local. You stay with 98.7 for some time.
Yeah,
you'll be a local legend on 98.7, bro. I mean, shit. And again, chat, this is Uncensored Sports. Again, Sammy, just so you know, I'll fill you in as well. Don't need to worry about cursing. Obviously, I don't want you to, say anything. I'll do my best to not curse as much. We're working on it, chat. I've done a better job of it this year as well. What's your opinions on this game today? What's your opinions on the Suns so far? You're, in tandem. I've met Ryan Dunn. That's kind of my most close relationship is me and Ryan Dunn at a Chick-fil-A.
Sure.
But, what do you think so far of the Suns this year? Where can they grow? Are they surprising to you? Did you have different insight, different belief? I know you said you got a couple props down as well. So just fill us in general.
Yeah, man. I think 8-6 to start the season. It's a team that, let's be honest, heading into the season, expectations were as low as they've been in quite some time. We're coming off.
Arturo Saldana said, "Hear him all day, baby."
That's
what we like to hear. That's what we like to hear.
Yeah, I mean, coming off 2 seasons of just high expectation, low output basketball. No more Kevin Durant, no more Bradley Beal, and the early results are as positive as they can be. Let's be honest, Devin Booker's back to who Devin Booker is, the Devin Booker we fell in love with.
Yeah,
be honest.
I mean, if there's one thing that has been not necessarily surprising, I had said something about it preseason. I had to, divert a little bit of my attention to the Suns because the Cardinals were not making anything fun. Yeah. And I thought that this year might be one of those years that just,
it's tough to watch.
It's tough to watch, but Book might be, I put a post out and it was just a text I sent to my fantasy football group chat, and it was in quotes, and I said, this is what the media is going to say. If the Suns were winning games, Devin Booker would be in the MVP conversation.
Yeah, or the classic, the Suns suck, Devin Booker's good, when does he ask out?
Correct,
type of
100%. And I think that the biggest thing for me that has been just a positive in general, it's just at least enjoying watching basketball.
Dude, 100%.
Like
we talk about it all the time, me and my pops and bro. It's like when the Suns are on this year, we're gonna tune in and we're excited to sit down and watch the Suns. We're not dreading the experience of hoping this team can win and potentially watching a brutal game with Bradley Beal and Kevin Durant and Mike Budenholzer standing on the sideline, kind of not knowing what's going on. What really is unique about this team so far is that given the lack of knowledge of what we were going to see on the floor, the team looks buttoned up, and Jordan Ott and the coaching staff, they're less than 15 games in, and I can say I have confidence in him.
And I'm going to be honest, like, The biggest thing that we all wanted, a little bit of a jump for Ryan Dunn, a little bit of a jump for Oso.
Sure.
Come and see some of the guys come out. Like, that was the expectation, was like, hopefully Ryan Dunn gets a little bit better. Hopefully Oso gets a little bit better. Some of us like Dylan Brooks, some of us don't. Jalen Green. I told people this from the get-go, okay? Jalen Green, in my opinion, is one of the I think he is one of the higher ceiling players. A lot of people have said his ceiling has already been reached. No. He's 23.
Dude.
And
so is Mark Williams, by the way.
What is that's insanity. That's insanity. And what is crazy to me is everyone saw him drop 30 or whatever it was in that playoff game against the Warriors. And then, we'll call it out the way it is. Wasn't very good the rest of that playoff run, Jalen Green.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't great.
No, he was
pretty bad.
Piss poor.
It was pretty bad. But if there was one thing the Suns needed, that in my opinion at least, two things maybe, was one, a spark plug. I've always been in this mindset that Devin Booker kind of takes on the persona of the team. Yes. With Kevin Durant and Bradley Beal, it was a little bit more
laid back.
Yeah, easygoing. Let's keep the pressure off. Let's just get to the next game. It's kind of what that mindset was.
But you were able to see when Chris Paul was here.
Correct.
And Mikal Bridges and Monty Williams was running the show. Devin Booker was that alpha with Chris Paul, behind Chris Paul.
And it was, look, we expect you to score 30.
Yes.
Like that is the plan. I expect you to score 30 on 13 shots.
Yeah, and it was him and Chris Paul down the stretch of let's go win basketball games.
Oh my God, bro.
And he was that Devin Booker, that stretch was as killer of a book as we've seen, and it's been some time.
It's been some time.
And we've started to see him kind of come around to being a little bit more of that book. I don't think he's all the way back there. I don't know if he's gonna get back there. I don't know if that's the player that this Suns team needs him to be. Although, like right now, without Jalen Green and without Grayson Allen, like in this game, would I love to see him go out and set the tone early? Absolutely. He's notorious for first quarter, set the tone.
And he has a surprising trend against the Blazers to play, I feel like, fairly well. Like, I feel like the Blazers are always a team he enjoys playing against. In Portland, he might have a scoring record for the Suns in Portland, low-key. He has a scoring record in every stadium, I feel like, for the Suns, basically, right
Dude,
now.
yeah. Last time, individual best, he had 44 against... that's the T-Wolves. What am I doing in there? No, he had 34 against the Blazers last time out to end the regular season last year. The Suns got a 120, or the Portland Trailblazers got a 121-119 win last time out. And just,
2-point game.
2-point game. The teams are just wildly different.
Real quick, I'm going to pivot.
Yeah, go for it. I see him.
I said it. I was doing a show at Copper Blues, trying to build that relationship, maybe doing a show there. From there, might bring Brianna on it. Did anybody know Dylan Brooks had a bag, like, at all? Because I had zero idea.
So
I ain't gonna lie.
Here's the misconception on Dylan Brooks. So went to Oregon, and at Oregon, he was the number one option. He came into the league really knowing nothing other than just to score and play hard-nosed defense. And so when people are surprised of what Dylan Brooks has been doing, not only this season, but especially the last two games, back-to-back 30-point games for the first time in his career, and to those that really know Dylan Brooks and his ability, it comes as really no surprise. I mean, the 30 pieces are a little insane.
30 pieces are a bit crazy.
He's someone that he has the rep, He has the rep of, I'm gonna make spot up threes, kind of like an elevated 3-and-D guy that.
Yeah, I think that's the perfect way to describe him. Is a better version of just a regular 3-and-D
right,
player.
And he's a guy that, he comes with the territory. He's going to try to get under people's skin from the tip, and I think that kind of derails from people understanding that, dude, he's a bucket.
I just said it. I did not know the bag. I didn't know the bag was this deep. Because, bro, if there was one thing that I never expected
was that Dylan Brooks was going to be the number 2 option until Jalen Green came back,
was that he was going to hit a Peter Griffin and one off of one leg going the opposite way with one hand. Bro. And I'm not going to lie. Again, like I said, going back to this conversation of the persona that the team has, is the persona Book has. If Dylan Brooks is out there as your second option and he's getting texts, he's beefing with people, he's in the face of DeMar DeRozan in the first or second game of the season, going bucket for bucket. Book is it elevates Book game. Again, I think that's the part that it was really, really beneficial that the Suns really needed. I'm all about the trash talk. I'm all about the shit talk, chat. I did send you a link just so you know, so you can send it whenever, just through text. But I've always been in that mindset that you need those guys who are going to defend your teams. DA, as much as, some of us may not have liked DA would get in dudes' faces. DA would go
100%.
talk to people. Chris Paul, obviously. Mikal Bridges was that lockdown. I feel like Dylan Brooks encompasses a lot of the persona of Chris Paul, DeAndre Ayton, but the skill set of Mikal Bridges, again, depending on, what we think of Mikal right now. I know Mikal has been under some fire out in New York. But one of those where they went and got someone who I honestly think is one of the most perfect. Just throw him on the team and he'll make your team better. I promise.
Yeah, we had Eddie Johnson on the show today actually, and he put it perfectly.
98.7, by the way. Shout out 98.7 again. Hey, growing up listening to him, sick to see Sammy on him again. Some people have said I'm trying to ruin 98.7. I'm not. I just find what I'm doing. I just want to do what I'm doing.
Yeah, dude, absolutely. He put it perfectly. It's Dylan Brooks is Devin Booker's bodyguard.
100%.
And
100%.
It's something that, listen, you're gonna hear me compare this year's team to the 2024 team maybe quite a bit tonight. And I don't mean to. All I mean to do in that is to just express and show how different and how much more fun this team is to watch than the last year's team. And we saw that with Kevin Durant and that regime, that Booker was on an island when it came to when the game got chippy, he was kind of by himself.
Yeah.
And now this year, you have the perfect guy to when the game gets chippy, you are furthest from yourself. Dylan Brooks will back you up whether he wants to or not.
Whether he's playing, whether he's not playing.
Whether he's in street clothes or he's suited up. And that's something that Booker hasn't had. And I think it makes him more comfortable out there on the floor.
Yeah.
Because, listen, not only is Dylan Brooks able to protect the franchise player in Devin Booker, but we've seen lately he's also able to drop 30 on any given night. And so, and real quick on Dylan Brooks, he's doing a lot of things off the dribble, more things off the dribble than he's done in his career. But he ranks number 1 in the NBA in spot up points per game. So when you have Devin Booker playmaking and Colin Gillespie,
now, and he's driving, again, that's another part that we miss with Jalen Green is when he drives, someone is open. When Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, and Devin Booker are on the court, we saw how open Jalen Green can be, how 100%. Open Dylan Brooks can be.
And listen, if Jalen Green's not going to be on the floor for the Suns for quite some time.
Joseph Freeney said 2026 NBA champions.
Yeah, Joe Feeney. Shout out Joe Feeney.
Shout out Arturo as well. Levi said he's back. Good to see you, Levi. Big things from Arturo. Brooks is scrappy and has attitude. Ball movement is what I love, even if they lose, but I feel like they can get even better.
Yeah. And I mentioned this.
There's no chemistry game-wise with this team yet.
100%.
We played
literally
12 games.
Less than 15 games. And I mentioned this in one of the things, one of the videos that I made is that just when you watch Jordan Ott and this team play, the pep in the ball movement. Not only is the ball not sticking, the ball is moving and finding the open shooter. The Suns are in the top 5 of 3-point attempts per game. So not only are they shooting the 3 at a pretty good clip, top 5 in the NBA in 3-point percentage, but they're high quality shots. They're not just hucking the 3s. And you didn't see that at all last year.
No.
It was a lot of Kevin Durant at the elbow and get out of the way.
Yeah.
This year, it's obviously Devin Booker's team, but the way the ball moves,
it's team basketball.
Yeah, it is.
In last year it did. I mean, again, and I think a lot of people don't like. I don't want to say don't like because I don't want to slander him either.
Sure.
But I think some people think of Ishbia as a lot of people have said it. He's trying to play 2K with the real life.
Yeah.
And I think that some people, when things go bad, there's 9,000 problems. But when things go well, dude, you couldn't tell me if the Cardinals were 8-0, barely scraping wins right now,
right?
I wouldn't be asking for certain people to probably not be coaches anymore. I'd be like, tough game, they got to get past it.
Yeah.
But the opposite is true too. The Cardinals are losing every game. And I'm going to, there is plenty to be done for the Cardinals right now. The Suns are in that spot where I feel like a lot of people kind of had this idea that Ishbia didn't know what he was doing, didn't know who to hire, X, Y, and Z, whatever you wanted to say. And it really was like, hey, I got to go out. They're offering us Kevin Durant.
Yeah, listen. everybody, this is where I find it funny because I mean he's now off the squad, but anybody that tells you or anybody that will tell you that the Kevin Durant trade, oh, I said it was a terrible trade.
Yeah.
I would never have done this. Man, no, you wouldn't have.
That's an incorrect statement. I was so excited.
Listen,
I was so excited.
If you have a chance, and I'll still defend it to this day, man. Like, if you have a chance to add Kevin Durant to the team that to Chris Paul and what Devin Booker and DeAndre Ayton had been doing on the run to the finals, and the year after didn't go the way it needed to, and you have the chance to add Kevin Durant to your roster
after those 2 seasons,
you do it.
Yeah. Like,
okay,
and again, it's just a calculated risk. You're not going to get Kevin Durant for nothing. You have
100%.
to give up something.
And listen, the way that they've handled it since, I think has been as good as you could have asked. Sure, did you maybe want to get more in return for Kevin Durant in terms of draft capital? Yeah, sure, absolutely. But you have to look at it from a Jalen Green perspective too. Like, he's 23. He kind of could be. Listen, he's old enough to still be a senior in college.
Yes,
you
exactly.
know, like you can kind of look at it as
I
like,
graduated college at his age,
right?
by
Like,
the
you can kind of
way.
look at it as, okay, he is a first round pick that you're getting. You know,
Yeah, exactly.
and we've had this conversation before on the show. Is right now who brought more to the Phoenix Suns, Kevin Durant or what Dylan Brooks is doing right now?
It's
You know what I mean? Sure, Kevin Durant was a walking 25 to 30 every night.
Every
Sure.
single night.
But did he ever set the tone? Did he ever really back Book? And from a culture and chemistry standpoint, from everything that we've heard, the Devin Booker 2's debut tonight.
Nike showed out their trailer tonight.
Wow, those are
today. Nike showed their trailer today, and everybody saw. Obviously, the trailer was obviously designated. I have a pair of Book ones, nice pink with the sunburst on the bottom row. They are some of the nicest shoes I've ever had in my life. I have a pair of LeBron Dragon Pearls and a pair of Book ones. Not gonna lie, I wear the Book ones inside because they're nice, and I wear the LeBrons outside.
Facts. I
they
mean,
don't fit
everybody they are probably the shoe in the NBA. Like,
they are pretty popular. I feel like, a ton of players wear them.
Yeah,
a ton of players wear them right now.
Kobe's are they'll be the 1A for as long as I'm alive in terms of players wearing the shoe. But you see a ton of D Books, not only on the Phoenix Suns feet, but the rest of the league. And what
colorway, it is crazy. People have been asking for, a Book 2s, and I'm like, bro, I don't know, the Book ones are fire.
They could keep rolling out the Book ones. But I mean, from what we just saw, the Book 2s look pretty nice.
Do look nice. I do love. I'm a big. It sounds weird. I'm a big pink person. I like pink quite a bit. I think it just rocks with a lot of colors. I think pink is a drippy color. That's why I got those ones with the sunburst, nice orange and yellow on the bottom, bro. But fire. But yeah, back to your point. I think that culture shift. We hear about it in the NFL. You look at the Lions culture shift with Dan Campbell. You look at the Seahawks and their second year coach. When it comes down to professional sports chat, a culture shift is sometimes needed, and it's fairly consistent throughout sport. If you don't have a coach who is willing to completely change what the game plan kind of is, not change players' skill sets in a sense, like Mike had kind of said for Brad last year to do. Yeah. But more of we're going to shoot way more threes this year, Chad. Yeah. Way more threes. Jordan has just come in and it's felt like, has at least proven us wrong through the first 13, has proven us wrong with he doesn't know how to coach. Because they are winning games decisively, winning close games as well. They had a couple games early in the season that were 1 or 2 bucket games, one against the Jazz that they lost in OT. They've just been in a lot of games. It's been it's few and far between, the games that just aren't in it. Jeff Wentworth said, Joseph Freeney knows ball. You have little faith, Sammy.
Those are my guys.
Real quick.
Before we get going, I got a little lay that we'll be keeping track of for the game. We've got Mark Williams, 8 or more rebounds. Portland is in the top 3 in pace, so a lot of shots getting up. Hopefully a lot of rebounds from Mark Williams. Royce O'Neal, 2 or more made threes. Okay. His last 2 games, he's only made 1 in each, so we're looking to get hot again. And Royce O'Neal is a little bit of a microwave. And Devin Booker, over 27 and a half points. Okay. He's, again, no Jalen Green, no Grayson Allen in this one, so look for Book to get it going early and often.
Look at how happy Jordan Hart looks,
Jordan Hart's got a big smile on his face.
Mike Budenholzer, I feel like, didn't ever look happy.
No.
The team, to be fair, the team never looked happy last 2 years. And again, people will say Kevin Durant was the bad part of the trade. I'm not going to lie. I like Bradley Beal. I think Bradley Beal's a cool guy. I've interacted with him. He came through our Chick-fil-A that me and Sammy Samaji used to work. Samaji works at. He's come through a couple times.
Yeah.
He's always a nice guy. Ran into Torrey Craig. Every player that's ever come through the Suns or through our Chick-fil-A chat, nicest guys, okay? Ryan Dunn, I met at like 6 a.m. at our Chick-fil-A, getting put on rookie duties to go get food for people and stuff.
Way.
Yeah, it was pretty funny last year. But again, it's just the vibe of the team so is good. And again, you look across the way, Portland Trail Blazers, we haven't talked much about them.
No.
Obviously in one of the kind of the most funky ways for your season to go.
Start, man. Yeah.
Have a guy dropped off. Getting ready to drew the tip off, though. Mark Williams is playing tonight. Don't believe he's off his minutes limits yet, but Suns win the tip off. Devin Booker just crosses midcourt, looking to just get interested. Like you said, Royce O'Neal, a microwave. Let's see if he can get going. Dylan Brooks with the top left of the three. Bring it back top. Gets a pick from Mark Williams. Gets it up top to Mark Williams. No one's close to him. Now he gets it back to Book. Book outside the three, looking to drive inside. Gets it outside to Dylan Brooks, who drives into the middle paint.
See, that's
Mark
just
Williams.
great offense,
That was a great play. Mark Williams with an easy lay in the middle. Lots of movement, lots of handoffs. Just makes it easy for Mark Williams to get a right-handed just floater in. It's nothing too crazy. Almost a steal from the Suns here.
I'm looking at Ryan Dunn on Shaden Sharp tonight. Shaden Sharp, the number one option in Portland. Denny Advia is a great player. He's going to play the point forward.
Holy shit! It was a goaltend. Looked like a snatch block for a second from Mark Williams. Ends up being a goaltend, but that.
Hey, and you know what? You have to appreciate that. Mark Williams is trying to send everything. Jordan Ott had to have been in his ear. Hey, listen, take everything. I mean, that's close, man.
Pretty close. We won't see a challenge this early on.
No, but man,
that was definitely probably makes sense for them to call it a goaltend just to be safe, in all honesty. Dylan Brooks now driving it inside, takes it back out top, gets a pick from Royce, pick from Mark Williams, gets it inside to Mark Williams, looking to work on the big man for the Blazers, gets it up, going to be a foul. Free throws coming from Mark Williams. Again, Chad, it's just one of those games. Yeah. They just need to, I'm not going to say like a pump up game. This is a game where you got to execute. You got to just execute your
100%.
stuff. Continue to do what has been good for you. Continue to do what you think makes the most sense. Be decisive with your decisions. Like Portland's not going to beat you from a schematic standpoint. Mark Williams' first free throw is not good. Score remains 2-2 just a minute into the game.
Well, and that little possession right there, not something we've seen a lot of from Mark Williams. Kind of catching it at the free throw line extended. Hard drive. He's been working really kind of at the dunker spot and more in the floater role, but off the dribble, not bad. 1 of 2 from the line for Mark. And, to your point, the Suns off a loss, see how they bounce back. Portland on the first of a back-to-back as Shaden Sharp drives, gets a layup.
It's going to be 4-3 after that layup. Didn't even realize the Blazers are on a back-to-back. And again,
first of a back-to-back.
First of a back-to-back. Yeah. Okay, my fault. Ryan Dunn now driving inside. Mark Williams gets his pick. Again, Ryan Dunn is one of those players who could unlock a new aspect of Suns basketball. Dylan Brooks with it, trying to go to work, drive inside, gets doubled from behind, gets the block from behind. They're going to call a foul on it. Blazers players calling for a challenge immediately. Normally, you don't see a challenge unless it's completely obvious. It will be free throws, I believe.
So tell me what you think about this real quick. So I've worked on this theory of, how a ton of NBA players, if they just think about anything, if they think they'll go like this
100%
for the challenge.
100%.
I think the NBA needs to
make that
instate a rule in that if a player goes like this, it's automatically challenged.
Interesting.
So
okay.
Then the players will complain less, they'll look to challenge less, and it'll just be hilarious. Like this, 2 minutes into the game, if a player goes like this, oh no, you have to challenge.
I think it's a fair point. I think we've seen a lot of there's a reason that in the NFL, players walk to the sideline most of the time, or they try and do something quick. Second free throw is good for Dylan Brooks. First one was a miss. 4-4 to score now. I'll touch back on it in just a moment, but for sure. Dylan Brooks, the primary defender. Blazers driving inside. Get it out to the right. Drive inside now. Dylan Brooks, the primary defender. Good defense from him. Don't know if it was partially tipped or maybe just a short shot.
Yeah, Shaden Sharp.
Devin Booker getting his first few touches of the game. We saw him touch it one time in that first possession. That was kind of it. Devin Booker gets inside. Great seal play by Mark Williams. Unfortunately, Booker's going to miss the easy lay there. Unfortunate. But
those are the ones you need, Book.
Good progression. Blazers put up a 3 here. They catch that one in. It's going to be 7-4.
Chris Murray.
2 minutes into the game. You're going to know the players' names way more than I am.
You're good. I'll try.
Devin Booker with it now. Another trying to get his volume up in games in general. Mark Williams back to Book now. Gets a pick from Mark Williams. Devin Booker kind of wide open. They call a foul on Mark Williams, though. Going to be a turnover. First one, I believe, of the day for the Suns now.
Yeah, primary defender on Book tonight will probably be ex-Sun Tamani Kamara. You'll see him on Book probably a majority of the game, and Dylan Brooks, the two biggest options for the Suns
And
tonight.
like you said, the Blazers, big pace team. They're going to be in front of you. They're going to have stamina the whole game. That, again, you got to execute. That's
they
want to
run. They want to get
all
out
the
and
time,
run
all the time.
And they're led really on the break by this man, Denny Ottavia. Gets to the lane.
Misses the lay. Fighting for the rebound. It's going to be called Suns ball. So the score remains 7-4. 9:40 left in the game, chat. Appreciate you guys for stopping by. Who's the X factor in today's game, Sammy?
Man, I think it has to come down to Royce or Dylan. I think Devin's going to be able to get you to that 25-30 range, and the assists are probably going to come because he's going to be asked to play make a lot more. And with Grayson out especially, Royce is going to have a nice game as D-Book's on the baseline to Mark Williams' spin move, lay, and good.
Great lay there from Mark.
Again, you can't really ask Dylan Brooks to be better than he's been. You know what I mean? It's like, are we really going to ask Dylan Brooks to go out and give us 30 again? Like, probably not. So that's where the likes of Ryan Dunn and Royce O'Neal are going to have to.
So I think for me, that's
better.
where the X Factors type of stuff starts to come in is Ryan Dunn as he's switching off here with Dylan Brooks. Gets back to his main ball handler as he started with. Miss layup there from the Blazers. Royce bringing it down the court now. Pull up three. Cash is in.
There's
Cash,
one.
where is it? There it is. My bad, chat. Cash.
There's one.
From Royce O'Neal,
okay,
9-7.
See you.
That's what we like to see, chat. And Sun's just going to have to execute good defensively, get your switches going, understand when you're switching back. There's a good possession there by the Suns right before this one. 3 from the Blazers up now.
Rebound.
That one just short, bounces off the back of the rim.
Bang out.
Gets out to Dylan Brooks, almost loses the ball. He collects it, though. 11-7 after the layup by Dylan Brooks. Again, good possession there. Devin Booker with maybe his first or second assist of the night so far.
Yeah, and the Blazers shorthand tonight. Shaedon Sharpe for
another
three.
3 just pull up from the Blazers. So as we've seen, lots of pull-up threes from the Blazers.
Dude, and that's the league, though, you know?
Correct, yeah.
The NBA, it's a lot of free throws and a lot of threes as we get another look at Royce O'Neal's first 3 of the game. And Dylan Brooks here with the left-hand lay.
That's
almost an and one.
I'm not going to lie. I thought it was, could have been.
Yeah, it could have been.
Dylan Brooks now driving inside. You can take some of these plays, too, if you want. I'll say 100%. Devin Booker driving inside now, just past the free throw.
Royce,
out to
how
Royce
about another one?
for the 3.
Come
Cash
on.
is in.
Hey, first
Already
leg.
has a leg
first
done.
leg done.
Already a leg done in the night.
Hey, and if you want a live bet, you know, we're on Devin Booker, 27.5 points as we get a turnover. Book running the floor. Ryan Dunn, that's a bang out.
Oh! Mark Williams gets the rebound.
Let's go.
Bang out by Mark Williams instead.
I think we're going to get a Blazers timeout, yeah.
Yeah, gotta be. 2
Let's
Yam
go.
attempts there. Great start for the Suns here. I mean, again, you can't be upset with 2 threes back-to-back possessions from Royce O'Neal. I mean, that's ideal. And again, I mean, that's now, I think, 3 assists in this first quarter for Devin Booker.
Yeah.
2 of them, one of them to Dylan Brooks, one of them to Royce, and I believe he had one on the
Mark.
First or second possession. He had a Mark Williams. So, again, kind of what we talked about.
Yeah.
Again, just execute. Granted, I made a video, chat. I personally think that if Devin Booker is able to play shooting guard and point guard, it's hard to debate me that there's a better shooting guard in the NBA.
Listen, there's not.
I think it's hard to debate. You guys can debate me all you want. I'm going to talk my trash. I'm going to say my stuff, okay? I think that Devin Booker is the best shooting guard in the NBA. Obviously, again, like we've said, maybe not the same Devin Booker we've seen every year.
Sure.
But there is not another shooting guard in the NBA that can play point guard, get doubled, can drive, can shoot, he does every single thing of a pure basketball player that you could basically ask for.
Yeah.
Maybe he lacks a little bit of the slashing when it comes to dunking, but he's still got a pretty finish at the rim. It's 100%. Just, when you see Devin Booker play basketball, chat, like there will be people who Devin Booker is their Kobe. There are young kids who are watching Devin Booker 100%. As Suns fans right now. Obviously, again, doesn't have the chips yet necessarily, but if he did, man, I mean, he'd be up in there, dude, in that top 5 every year.
100%. I mean, that list is, I mean, it's Book, it's Ant, and it's D. Mitch. Like those are your 3 best shooting guards in the NBA.
Leia, real quick, I'm just wearing an orange jacket. It is a Star Wars jacket, but I'm just wearing an orange jacket for the Suns game. We're covering the Suns versus the Blazers game. Appreciate you, Leia, for stopping by though.
Yeah.
I just think that one of those, again, what's nice about, I'm gonna be honest, okay?
Yeah.
Cardinal games,
tough.
I don't expect to win ever.
Sure.
Basically ever. We're playing the Jags this weekend. You know who we play after that? The Buccaneers, bro. And then you know who we play after that?
The Rams.
The Rams, bro.
It's going to be a lot of belt to ass.
It's going to be a lot of BTA for the next 3 weeks of my channel and the games in a general. When I do the Suns games, live off my phone, live on cameras. You guys don't know already. If you guys are over here on TikTok, go check out the YouTube channel. We got 2 angles going on over there as well. Appreciate you guys for stopping by. it's just one of those where the Sun games, again, like you said, I've said it before, people have commented it before.
Yeah.
Just a breath of fresh air, man.
Dude,
I go into the
absolutely.
games, even if they're close in losses, it was a fun game.
I mean, dude, take the beginning of this game, for example, man, right? Like, right out of the gate, a great set to start the game. You get an easy 2-point floater from Mark Williams. And on the defensive side, like, Portland's not testing you right now, kind of bailing you out from 3 right now.
100%.
But again, the long rebounds, the run, you get out on the break, Royce O'Neal, pull up 3, and then another miss from Portland. Book drives down, got Royce again for 3, and then Dylan Brooks is out on the run. Book finds him. Could have been an and one, and it leads to a Portland timeout. The Suns are up 16-7, and
It's a good start.
100%.
It's a good start.
And Portland, little
FMF, the YouTube channel is the same thing as the TikTok channel. It's just Uncensored Sports, just no underscore.
Yeah, Portland's missing a couple guys. Jeremy Grant out for he's sick, got an illness, was a late scratch. Drew Holiday dealing with a
That's okay, a massive loss defensively.
Yeah,
that's
dealing
a
with a
defensive anchor.
100% dealing with a calf injury, and then Scoot Henderson's been out to start the season with a hamstring as the play gets back underway. It's Tamani Kamara.
And correct me if I'm wrong. Does Dame
Dame
is missing on his Achilles?
Yes, he'll be out for the year. They're calling him Coach Dame as Shaden Sharp gets to the lane and finishes over Book, because that's what he is right now.
100%. But again, like, to your point, like those are basically 4 starters.
100%. I mean, yeah, right now, like you're really looking at. I mean, Dame would start. Oh, Dylan Brooks, pull up, Jay, buckets.
It's just Chad. I was not.
It's
Dylan Brooks. I was unfamiliar.
Yeah, I
with
was
the
literally
game.
about to say. And listen,
with the
if you're
game.
watching the Suns for the first time here,
18-9. Give me 1 second. 18-9, 7-10. Again, Chad. I'm not trying to be your substitute for the games. I want you guys to watch the games and just listen to us. Talk to us about how your feelings are going, what you think of the team, all those types of things. I'm not trying to fill in for. I mean, I would love to show the game at some point, Chad. I don't have the copyright rights for that though, Chick. The NBA probably won't give me those for an extended period of time. But trust me, Chad. One day.
Oh, dude,
I will be showing these games. I'll be at these games doing these games, chat. You're going to say, though?
No, man. I just think if you're unfamiliar with Dylan Brooks' game or watching him for the first time, like, just know offensively he does have a bag and he can go, even if it doesn't look as pretty as Shaden Sharp lines it up. And no good. Oh, Ryan Dunn with the tip, rebound to Book. He'll come to the right side, drive on. Chris Murray.
Working out of the elbow, drives inside, pump fake, goes to the right, comes back to the left, fadeaway midi. Oh! He's going to make that one, trust. I trust. 99%. I'm not going to lie, Devin Booker's starting to get the Kevin Durant. That's probably going in type of treatment.
Dude, yeah.
100%. Another 3 from the Blazers here. Another one just clanks off the front iron. So shooting, kind of the biggest factor for the Blazers right now. They knocked down 2 or 3 of these threes, and it's a 3-point game right now. But again, like we've said, it is the cookie crumbles the way it crumbles, Chad. Not much you can do about it. Colin Gillespie's stubbing in. I think Colin Gillespie has been a big surprise this year as well. Chad, everything is a surprise. Colin Gillespie pull up 3 as he subs in. Mark Williams with a rebound.
There we go. Colin one. Oh, that's Book.
Devin Booker misses his 3. So 3-point land hard to come by right now if your name's not Royce O'Neal.
Royce, let's go.
Inside
Lob.
to Dylan Brooks. Missed the easy lay.
Things you got to finish.
That one's you got to finish.
Shaden
Blazers
Sharp's
with it.
got it.
Top left elbow, the 3. Looking to go to work on Book. Not something you probably want to go to work on. Drive inside by the Blazers. Past Dylan. Back out to the 3-point line. That one cashes in. I ain't going to do the sound, chat.
Caleb Love.
But a 3-pointer, 18-12 now. Devin Booker. Oh, that's Dylan Brooks. My fault. Dylan Brooks loses the ball.
City Sissoko
Blazers.
on the right. Finds Caleb Love in the corner one more time. No good. Rebound City Sissoko. Finds Shaden Sharp. Donovan Clingan. Wow.
Good lot of ball movement here from the Blazers.
City
3-pointers,
Sissoko, man,
very
that is
short.
Brutal. Caleb Love with the board. Finds Shaden Sharp.
2-man guarding the same guy.
Lob to Clingan.
Misses that one. This is another offensive rebound. Out to the 3. Back inside again. And a Yam to finally finish off the possession. 18-14. Suns going to take a timeout here. Just not great rebounding there off of arguably some very bad attempts. You see Suns not capitalizing on their easy lays, not getting the rebound. Blazers opposite there, capitalizing on bad shots, getting the rebound. Inevitably, you give a team enough attempts, they're going to make one of the shots.
Doubt.
They're going to make one of the shots.
Listen, as a team where I've said this all year long, the Suns for the most part rebound the ball pretty well, and obviously not the best example of that on that possession. not beautiful basketball, not the beautiful game right there. A couple just real ugly looks from Portland, and the Suns could not rebound the ball and get rolling. But I mean, early on, 18-14, Phoenix leads. Suns 8-6 to start the season. Portland 6-7. You know, oh Jesus. As the season goes on, man, you know, these are probably two teams that are going to be right around each other in the standings, probably vying for play-in, like seeding, you know, right now.
On that case, what do you think? Playing wise,
YouTube
channel is called Uncensored Sports, just so you guys know, in case you guys were still wondering. Uncensored Sports.
Man, right now, if you were to told me at the beginning of the season the Suns would be competitively vying for play-in seeding, I would sign up for it. You know,
100%.
And I think it's important that if you're a Suns fan, you really kind of.
Sib, I was asked by the NBA. I was asked while I was at Copper Blues, an individual from the NBA approached me and asked me to stop showing the game. So I cannot show the game, my brother. I apologize. You were saying that.
No, you're fine. I think if you were to tell me again at the beginning of the season you're vying for the 8, 9, or 10 spot in the Western Conference, like I would sign up for that 10 times out of 10. And
100%.
You have to,
especially with a team like this.
100%. And I think it's important that Suns fans weather their expectations throughout the year. I think the hot start to the season can get a lot of fans emotionally more invested.
100%.
And I'm not telling anybody to pump their brakes, but what I am telling you is that there's going to be a regression to the mean eventually.
And we have had a beneficial schedule for sure.
One of the easiest schedules
Jazz,
to start the
you know,
season.
not the best. You know, I mean, Hawks game was definitely winnable. You know, just in general, again, like you said, don't need to necessarily pump the brakes, but like,
again,
the Suns don't have a roster that is top 6, top 5.
No,
they don't have
100%.
a top, especially in the West.
And right now, I think once Jalen Green and Grayson Allen and this Suns team is fully healthy, we're going to get a better mark on what this team can actually be, potentially, like deeper in the season, maybe as we get close to the play-in, because I think Jalen Green, we talked about it pregame, like he's
pretty nuts.
He is as explosive as a basketball player we have in the NBA.
And I always think like I think they're trying to kind of develop Ryan Dunn into that. Again, they want him to be primarily a defender, obviously.
Sure.
But I think they want Ryan Dunn goes out there like for like second or third time the ball touches his hands, and he tried to posterize a man.
100%.
Jalen Green isn't trying to posterize people. Jalen Green just happens to posterize people when he wants. Like, that's the crazy part about Jalen Green's game is and then he'll sit in the corner and pop a three. Like,
man.
He spreads the floor out, and there are a lot of floor spreaders on this team right now. Dylan Brooks trying to go to work, drives inside. Out to the left side, Royce O'Neal for another 3. High arcing, cash money from Royce. Chat 3 threes.
We should have had him on the 3 right there. Blazers come out in a zone there after the timeout. Shaden Sharp drives middle, does not finish with the left.
Going to be out on the Suns though. Unfortunate. Good defense. Honestly, a pretty good attempt at a lay from Shaden Sharp there. Fortunately, doesn't get it though.
Mark Williams coming in for Donovan Clingan for the Blazers. Let's see any Suns substitutions. We got Colin Gillespie, Book, Mark Williams, Royce O'Neal.
Zayden, I was approached at Copper Blues by an NBA executive during that game, and they asked me to stop showing the game, so I cannot show the game right now, brother.
As Nick Richards,
if we're in my apartment, it might be a little bit different, but we're not. So
as Nick Richards checks in for Mark Williams, Caleb Love top of the key, screen from Mark Williams. Caleb Love's drives and the finish over Nick Richards. Wildcat, shout out.
Nick been in one of those. People questioning a little bit, was the starting center obviously for them last year. Trying to figure out kind of his position. I think he's probably a little upset with how things have gone, how he's played in general. Like here, Nick Richards, you just got to get inside. He gets inside, he gets the lay. That's the type of thing we saw Nick Richards doing a lot last year when he had smaller people on him.
And he is a quality backup center.
100%.
I don't think, I mean, Nick Richards would tell you different, but that is his role in the NBA. Shaden Sharp lines it up for 3, no good. Going to be tipped out by City Sissoko, Suns ball. But this is his role. Come in, spark minutes, play the 5 big, block
AZ
shots,
Sports
rebound.
Suns up, yes sir.
Yeah.
Drive inside by Nick Richards. Another layup.
How about another
cat? I mean, like
this is what he's doing. This is what he's supposed to do, man.
And if he can do this elite,
100%,
you're putting yourself in a good spot, Nick. I'm not gonna lie. Devin Booker, primary defender, back over to You're going to know the Blazers players.
There's
anymore.
Caleb Love, man. He's getting them up and
Cashing
getting
it out, gets another 3 for them. D-Book needs to step up. D-Book, I mean, yeah. Mark Williams was a huge trade acquisition. I mean, you think about it, where Mark Williams was headed.
Come on, that's a bad call, man.
Mark Williams was headed to going to be an offensive foul on Colin Gillespie.
Was headed to L.A.
Was headed to L.A., and I'm not going to lie.
Dude, yeah.
If Mark Williams played for the Lakers right now, I would have different opinions about the Lakers. I mean, I would still be
100%.
shit talking the Lakers, obviously, chat. But I would think that they're a force. Granted, DA has played very good for the Lakers so far.
Yeah.
Usually that tanks
the
at some
regression
point.
to the
But
mean. Yeah.
normally that's a failed test late in the season, or a bum knee late in the season usually derails that.
Yeah, as Jordan Goodwin checks in for Dylan Brooks. Denny Advia drives on Book, gets in the lane. Oh, Isaiah Livers in the ballgame too.
Another 3 going to be put back by
Robert
the Blazers.
Williams.
25-21. Just in general, I mean, it's gonna be an interesting game.
It's gonna be a fun
Booker
game.
now.
It's gonna be a game of. I mean, listen, if you've watched the NBA
my
before,
God.
you've heard
Devin Booker.
it's a game of runs. As Book
Elbow,
gets into the key,
midi.
elbow jumper. Yeah, that's all day.
Yeah,
Caleb
so-
Love, welcome to the league. Thank you. I respect you. Love your
Come
game.
again. Cash your credit, bro.
Literally.
Because that one was just that's automatic. Chat.
That's Book, man. That's who he is. It's the vintage of it, and that's what we've come to love in Phoenix. Is Tamani Kamara at the top of the key, drives to Advia, gets in the lane, and that's blocked by Nick Richards. Jordan Goodwin looks.
Nick
to run
Richards
the
giving
floor.
quality minutes in his limited time
100%.
so far. Gets down to the court before their last man too. Devin Booker looking to go to work outside the 3.
Get out of the way, man.
Jordan move. Jordan move.
Sorry. Yes, thanks, Book. Tell him to get out of the way. Yep, Jordan Goodwin.
Not a
Jordan,
great
man.
skip pass there from Jordan. Don't like those. Gonna drive inside by the Blazers, trying to get it up. He gets it. No and one.
Nah.
Probably a good call there. Hands straight up. Jordan Goodwin with the ball now, bringing it down the left side of the court. See what Jordan can do.
Yeah.
Kind of a spark plug.
Give it to Book, man.
Yeah, I want,
Honestly, Caleb
Colin
Love.
with it.
Listen, I'm a Caleb Love fan, but he is
Colin
in no
driving
business.
inside, right-handed floater. They're gonna call it. I think a foul on the floor.
Oh, someone got teed up.
Oh,
Unless I'm really bugging. Or he counted the bucket. I saw the ref do a
something.
little,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some hand gesture.
I think we'll get a replay over here. Yeah, we got a technical foul.
Yeah, we got the tech then.
Book from the line. We're in the Book 2s tonight.
Might need to cop a set when they come out, bro.
They look.
It might be a bit before they come out. To be fair, though, I feel like the Book ones he wore for a minute.
Yeah, no, they come out in 2026 fully
Okay,
to the public.
saw.
But right now, Isaiah
I honestly think that they might be some of the best colorway. He might have
Yes.
some of the best colorways
in the shoe game.
ever, in
Yes.
my opinion. Like some of the most insane, honestly. Colin Gillespie out to the right side. Isaiah Livers 3.
Oh, good. Oh,
Short on that
foul.
one. Going to be a foul on the 3, though. Did look like he closed out semi-recklessly. We'll see if they review it for a flagrant here.
Dwop Reith, you know better. Don't
You
foul a
can't
jump
do
shooter.
that.
Don't foul a jump shooter. You learn that. That's one of the first things
Chat,
you
I'm here.
learn.
Chat, you know what? Sammy should break barriers. Shout out U of A, ASU, baby.
Facts. Caleb Love, an ex-Wildcat.
Yeah, exactly.
He's
That's
in
why
there.
I was interested in making the comment, chat.
Yeah.
I had someone reach out today. They were had family that live in New Mexico. One of their friends is going to play baseball for U of A, and I was like, dude,
Oh, yeah.
I have gotten more involved with baseball because of my fiance's family.
Sure.
Being nationally ranked and stuff now, he's kind of in that direction.
Yeah.
The first 2 free throws from Isaiah are good. Ryan
No, he
Dunn
missed
subbing
the
in.
first one, missed
Did he
the
miss the
first
first one?
one.
My
Yeah,
fault.
yeah. No,
My
you're good.
apologies. 29-23. I think it's funny. Nicola had a triple-double last night and lost. Dude, I mean, that's the way.
I watched that game
Thank
last
you,
night.
928, for getting us 1,000 likes, brother. I appreciate it.
I watched that Nuggets game last night, and it was no fault of Nikola Jokic's they lost that game last night. I'll tell you that.
Some people have said that is I think Ty Lue said that was the game plan. I forgot what coach it was.
A lot of
Like,
people,
hey,
as Denny Advia's looking to pull for 3, got Kamara in the corner, drives on Livers.
reckless pass
Turnover.
inside, going to be a turnover. Nick does save it. Jordan Goodwin now bringing the ball up the court.
Suns bench unit in right now. Where and how are they going to get scoring? It looks Jordan Goodwin drive. Little turnaround, Jay, no good.
Rebound fought for, collected by the Blazers, though.
These are the moments right now in which Jalen Green is a necessity for this Phoenix Suns team. As Ryan Dunn taps it out of bounds, be Portland ball on the baseline, but no Jalen Green in. I'm looking at this lineup right now. Where are we getting the scoring?
No clue. Again, this is one of those
Exactly.
where you're expecting
Like,
you're like Nick's had good minutes so far.
Right. It's
Jordan every once in a while 3 up from the Blazers. That's cash as well, chat. So 3 starting to fall. Again, the name of the game in the NBA is shoot enough threes, enough of them will go in to be relevant. So Colin Gillespie.
Wow.
Going to work, step back three, Harden-esque, misses, cashes it in, rolls around twice before it drops, chat, 33-26. I do think Colin Gillespie is probably the main person they hope to score right here, just because of the tight handle, being able to do a lot when it comes to his small frame. Another 3.
Dude, I'm telling you.
I keep going to press the cash button because
the man can let him fly with the best of them, and he did it in college, and right now he's doing it against the Suns. A little bittersweet, you know. Nick Richards.
Misses the layup, gets through his own rebound, goes to work. Nick putting up some tough lays right now.
Playing real good off the bench and no easy foe right now. Donovan Clingan, a real good rim protector.
And very good defense on these shots. Yes. I mean, gets the rebound. Nick Richards just says, yeah, dude, I'm sorry. I'm going up with the ball, just so you know. Blazers looking to get inside clean with it. Puts his shot up, makes it. They call the foul. Going to be an and one. Chance to make it a 3-point game if he makes the free throw here. So it's still a close game. Game started out, I think, 18-9, 18-6 maybe. But, you know, Blazers staying with it again. Pace, one of those where the Suns have had a couple turnovers, had some easy buckets. You've had some, a lot of this inside work. A lot of, I mean, obviously the mid-range game disappearing day by day in the NBA. You know, Devin Booker and Kevin Durant might be the only 2 people trying to keep it alive. Dylan Brooks hopping onto the scene as well. Threes and drive is what the Blazers' name of the game is right now. We're not going to beat you when it comes to efficiency. I'd venture to guess the message, but we will beat you when it comes to the amount of threes we attempt throughout this game. Again, you got to think, you know, attempting threes, probably a lack of turnovers in that same direction because you're just pulling up from 3. You're not worried about it. So again, it's just figuring out what the Blazers want to do. 22
no way they called that an offensive foul. That is
Royce?
terrible.
Yeah, that one was that's questionable, chat. That one questionable, chat. I don't know about that one. That seems a bit odd to me. I'm not gonna lie. Royce kind of confused. I feel like there wasn't enough to call it a foul. I've seen more not called more than anything too. I feel like
that's just a brutal foul call. The Suns were holding to get the last look, I believe, and now the Blazers are gonna get a chance to cut it within 1 or tie it here to end the first.
Kind of a crazy little swing play here if they do score on this possession, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. Denny Odvia's got the ball. Ryan Dunn, primary defender. Shaden Sharp on the right. Little pick from Duop Reith.
Duop Reith going to pull up a 3.
No good.
Probably
got it with 6.
Probably not the person you want to take a 3. Devin Booker driving 3, 2.
No, you got to
Royce pull
Royce
up
at
3.
The buzzer. No good.
Unfortunate. Probably, you know, again, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of wanted Book just to put it up.
Good look, but I mean, I would have liked to see Book pull that one. And at the end of 1, Suns 35, Blazers 32. Pretty fun first quarter.
Yeah, good third quarter. Again, nothing like massive play wise. Like no crazy play to that sticks out for me in general. Overall, though, I mean, Royce and Nick doing a good job with their minutes. Exactly. You know, I mean, getting 3 threes in the first quarter is always beneficial for Royce O'Neal. And Nick Richards coming in, getting, you know, some difficult layup attempts. Again, sets up, you know, a conversation between Jordan Knott and the rest of the team, you know, with Mark Williams, with Dylan Brooks. Like, hey, if they're going to let him shoot it, you know, you're either going to find those guys open or you might be open if you keep moving. I would venture to guess the game plan here for the Suns going in the second quarter, you know, looking to have another lead at half, try and probably bring up the score. You probably get it to hopefully a double digit, but near it at least. Yeah. Fight for position inside. Continue. You got to rebound. Obviously, we saw that one possession. Probably 4 or 5 rebounds on the one possession. Maybe 4. You know, just kind of lock in. Like, let's box out. Do the fundamentals. We'll be good.
And let's be honest. Can we put a hand up on Caleb Love, please? 3 for 4 from 3, 11 points to lead the Blazers. Royce O'Neal leads the way for the Suns. 9 points, 3 for 4 from 3. Nick Richards 6 points. Off the bench, Mark Williams, 7 points as well. So getting good production from the center position. And Royce O'Neal, we talked about it pregame, like no Grayson Allen. He's been, both Royce and Grayson have been great from beyond the arc. Royce has been in a little bit of a slump, only 2 threes in his last 2 games.
Like you said, microwave. That guy is either absolutely cooking your ass or
it's bricks.
Why does Royce O'Neal get to shoot the basketball?
100%.
Right?
And so we're going to get to see, Devin Booker 1 of 4 from the field, only 4 shots to start the game. Would like to see him be a little bit more aggressive, getting the ball in the hoop. But, you know, it's life in the NBA right now.
100%. And I think one thing that has been interesting, and it is a consistent thing, I feel like there are times where Devin Booker does come out blistering this year so far. There are also times where he is waiting until, everyone starts. I mean, this is one of those where you look at it, Royce O'Neal's shooting threes. Mark Williams is going to be getting buckets.
Yeah.
There's going to be less of an attempt by the Blazers to be sending Royce's defender, sending Mark Williams' defender on picks, allowing the center to guard Book because Mark Williams is playing well.
Yeah.
Royce O'Neal's playing well. You're going to see Book start to get into all right, let's divulge what this defense is doing. We're allowing everyone except Devin Booker to shoot the shot right now.
Well, and right now, too, you look at what Book's doing aside from scoring. 4 assists in the first quarter. I mean, he's playmaking at an elite level. 3 rebounds, getting it done nitty-gritty.
Any turnovers?
No turnovers for Book. So
that is the name of the game, I feel like, for the Suns right now.
Again,
don't turn the ball over.
Take care of the ball, rebound, and, I mean, you're going to get good
Oh,
looks.
my God.
Yeah, he owns Portland.
Holy God, that's insanity. Devin Booker, the second highest points on the road versus Portland. 31.1, only behind Michael Jordan. Following him is Anthony Edwards, Luka Doncic, and ex-Phoenix Sun, Kevin Durant. I'm not going to lie. 31.1 average on the road against a team is insanity. That's crazy.
And listen, add Portland to a long list of teams that Book owns.
Correct, 100%.
And, we'll look. He starts the second quarter on the bench, but we'll look for him to get in.
A little interesting, too, because they did bring him in for that last possession.
Yeah.
Obviously, then a foul. So then they leave him on the court. Then he subs out for the beginning of the second. So more or less just interesting progression for the game. Driving side of the Blazers. Layup for them. Going to make it a 1-point game, 35-34. Jordan Goodwin still in the game.
First look at Oso Ighodaro as the Blazers back in the zone is what it looks like right now. Jordan Goodwin, top of the key, 3, no good.
Short.
Klingon rebound. Advia looks to push. Again, Blazers in the top 5 in pace in the NBA. Tamani Kamara for 3, no good. Ryan Dunn, the rebound.
So many threes right now from the Blazers in that first quarter. Already come out with another one as well. Royce
There
O'Neal
you go,
drive
Ryan.
inside. Gets inside. Again, I think Royce O'Neal is going to develop a slashing bag with Jalen Green on this team, bro. I'm not going to lie. 37-34. 11:09 left in the second quarter. Blazers just looking to just hang around. Going to be a foul called on Ryan Dunn there, though, on the drive by the Blazers. Ryan Dunn not arguing that one. This is good. I'm going to the rack.
Yeah, this is what you love to see from the second-year player and Ryan Dunn. Again,
second-year player is crazy statement, too.
Yeah.
I mean, he's going to, if he gets the chance to stay with the Suns for a long time, chat.
Could be one of the staples here.
Could be super dope. Hopefully, he just continues to do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
100%. Blazers looking to go to work again. Royce O'Neal gets driven on inside. So says, get that weak shit out of here. Goes right back to a Blazer player. Drive from the three-point line. Royce gets a tap. Jordan Goodwin, my fault.
Don't foul.
Put up crazy shot just with time expiring. They don't get the rebound. Blazers get another rebound, fighting for it. Gets inside. Ryan Dunn controls it, brings it up the court. Do like that we have a lot of people who can just dribble simply up the court as well. Ryan Dunn gets a pick from Oso, the 2 young men. Roy gets it outside to Jordan Goodwin. He drives inside, gets met with a wall. Crazy layup attempt. Going to be a foul, though, on the play. Shot won't count no matter what.
Listen, just the simple things,
Need
man.
Brooks seven more for fantasy.
There we go. Okay, Chino. Just that most recent defensive possession. Last year, that Phoenix Suns team is not getting that 50-50 ball.
Nez, real quick. I was approached by an NBA representative while I was at Copper Blues to not show the games. Again, that was at Copper Blues if I was at my apartment. We're gonna ride we're gonna be on the DL for a little bit, okay? Colin Gillespie for 3.
Bang.
Holy shit, that was kind of cash money from Colin Gillespie. You were gonna say though, 100%.
Yeah.
That is not something that the Suns were doing last year. They weren't fighting for it. That's third, fourth rebound is another steal here from the Suns. Colin Gillespie can't control going out of bounds. Kevin Durant is
not getting on the floor for that loose ball. Let's just be honest. Bradley Beal is not getting on the floor for that loose ball.
Understandably, again, injury-prone guys. You don't want to hurt yourself, but
that's not the culture we're trying to have here in Phoenix. And early results of this year's team is we're willing to get after the loose ball. The effort in which they play night in and night out is real admirable. As
sending a couple double teams right now in this defensive set. Jordan Goodwin.
Shot clock running down. Tamani Kamara for 3.
Another 3. Rebounded by the Blazers. They say it's a foul, though, on the rebound, chopping at his hands.
Klingon has been...
Again, can't be upset with the Suns' defense so far. I totally forgot I needed to do that.
Again, Donovan Klingon has been just a pest on the boards early in this one. He's got the ball at the top of the key, a little dribble handoff with Chris Murray, Keegan Murray's brother. Denny Advia, top of the key, drives, has Tamani. Rebound, Ryan Dunn. He'll look to push. Finds Oso Iguodaro across the way. Jordan Goodwin in the left side. He drives, got Oso floater. That's good. Suns take the lead 42-34. 9:20 to go here in the second quarter. Ryan Dunn will pick up Denny Advia, three-quarter court. Advia gets a screen from Klingon, has it at the top of the key. He finds Kamara. He'll drive. He'll find City Sissoko in the corner, pump fake drive. Got Kamara for three on the left. No good. Again, Donovan Klingon absolutely killing the Suns on the boards. Denny Advia on the lay, and that's good. 36-42. Suns at the moment. Gillespie will take it. Screen from Oso. Gillespie for three. No good. That's going to be off Denny Advia. Suns get the possession. And Donovan Klingon, that's something Jordan Knott's got to talk to his team about. Again, boxing out the big man. He's absolutely killing the Suns on the boards right now, leading to extra possessions for the Blazers, which you saw led to an Advia layup here. Suns will take it out underneath. Gillespie to inbound. He's got Jordan Goodwin in the right corner. Oso.
Oso, shoot the three.
No. Find Royce O'Neal. Oso set him a screen. Royce on the left drives, finds Jordan Goodwin. Shot clock running down. Got to get it up. That's an air ball. Donovan Klingon grab it. He's got Advia on the right. They'll run the floor. City on the right. Oso will pick up Sissoko, top of the key. Oh, tough matchup here for Colin. He guards.
Colin always a tough matchup.
Always in a sends the double. He's got ref.
Good seal pick.
Good defense. No.
Good. Oh, on Ryan?
Yeah, I think that'll be his second or third.
Were they calling it on the body or on the swipe?
I think it's got to be on the body. No?
I feel like the whistle came too soon for it to be the hand because I feel like that was a clean strip. Had to have been. Devin Booker now subbing in. Just under 4 minutes into the quarter, Devin Booker. Hey, let's go get the captain. Just put him on the court. Let him handle it.
Oh, Young Hansen. We get a Young Hansen look.
The Blazers are gonna have a lot of dude. He's 20 years old from China.
I think the 15th or 16th overall pick in this year's draft.
That's pretty sick. I ain't gonna lie. I love seeing rookies like that just get cool opportunities.
They call him the Chinese Jokic. Fine shade and sharp, just pure. Wow.
That was a long jump for a man. Going to be another possession here after he missed the shot. Suns couldn't corral the rebound. It's going to be Blazers ball still. Stay here. 8-10, 14 seconds.
Yeah, Suns having a tough time rebound the ball.
Rebounding going to be the name of the game. And again, these are one of those games where Blazers coach is just going to be like, hey, hang around.
Yes, 100%.
Just hang around. We can win this game.
Denny for three. That's no good. Again, there you go, Colin.
Colin fighting for it through three pairs of hands. Ryan Dunn gets inside, gets it to Royce O'Neal. Going to be an offensive foul on Ryan Dunn again. On the pass.
That's
as
tough.
He ran into someone within I think just outside the restricted area. I don't know if he was in the restricted area, but.
And that's Ryan Dunn's third, so he'll go have a seat on the bench, I'd imagine.
Not the type of game you want to have for Ryan Dunn so far. No. Too many fouls.
That's just, I hate that call.
That one was pretty soft. I'm not going to lie.
I hate that call.
Already leaning, Blazer player already leaning, kind of just gets like semi-touch. I totally forgot you have to do a CAPTCHA to keep your live going on TikTok.
Oh, really?
Totally forgot. And then I had it flipped, so I did not see it.
There we go.
One of those where, again, I think that one's a bit soft. I'm not going to lie.
I agree.
Chad. That one's tough.
I think the contact does not warrant a full fall down from City Sissoko. But Suns pick up full court. Royce O'Neal on Chris Murray. He's got Caleb Love top of the key, guarded by Gillespie. As Young Hansen will set the screen. Hedged by Oso, Love driving, and the finish. Caleb Love, 13 points from the Blazers rookie, and
Oso bringing it down the court now. Yeah. Offense just looking to do something for the Suns. Have gone a couple possessions without much going on. Dylan Brooks drives inside. Going to get the lay. No foul call, but he's going to get the lay. Dylan Brooks yapping at the ref there, though. 44-38 the score.
Something he loves to do.
Blazers looking to cook here. Young Son getting it. Not a great pass. Kind of feels like a rookie pass there. Had an easy pass inside for an easy two.
Nice.
Great pass to Devin Booker out to the corner, top to Royce. 3-point attempt. Missed, but Oso's got to grab that one. Worried too much about the rookie there on the rebound. Now Blazers change pace, go to the side. Going to be a layup for them. No foul. 44-40. Might get a delay game here, depending. I don't think they were going to call that on anybody, but 44-40. So, son, again, like you said, missed shot. Blazers getting out.
Blazers
getting. You got four. You got four dudes at half court when the ball is rebounded. Chat.
Blazers look to push, and early on, 16 of 40 for the Blazers, only a 17 for 31. So 9 extra possessions the Blazers have on
How many
offensive
rebounds for the
Blazers?
Blazers
9
so far?
offensive rebounds, exactly.
Good God. Going to be a foul called on the Blazers now as Colin Gillespie drove. I'm not going to lie. That's one of those where, with the way they're playing, sometimes that's something that's not called because of the turnover or the missing stuff. But someone's going to call a timeout here after that. Just trying to calm it down. Like, let's relax.
Man,
let's calm it down. Again, like I said, you got to execute the simple stuff. Right now, the simple thing is you aren't rebounding the basketball. You're going to need to rebound the basketball, my friend.
100%.
To put a gap in this game at least.
And I don't know if the Suns didn't get the Caleb Love scouting report or not, but he is filling it up. 5 of 6, 13 points for the Blazers off the bench. I mean, listen, I get the rookie can score, but 13 points off the bench in the first half is just not something.
Can't allow.
No, you can't
allow
have that
more than
happen.
anything.
And would love to see Mark Williams get back in the game here. Again, Oso's minutes are fine, but Mark Williams is just a guy that rebounds the basketball better.
He does rebound. He's a bigger body. He's been more in that role. He's been a starter before. I think Mark Williams is one of those players that obviously because of the failed physical and stuff like that last year, people were...
Gets a little bit of a bad rap.
Yeah, people were kind of in that mindset of, maybe Mark Williams isn't very good at basketball, or, I think it's, I think of, players across multiple sports. It's like, oh, when he's injured, he's injured. Like Will Johnson's a good example right now. Will Johnson, elite when he plays.
Sure.
It's just he has to play more
Get
than
on
anything.
the field, please.
Mark Williams is the same, kind of in that same, or had that same rap before coming of, when he plays, Mark Williams is a very good center. He just doesn't play very much. And I think that at least his time spent with the Suns, they've done a good job of managing his minutes, allowing him to kind of get up to game speed throughout the beginning of the season, not pushing it, giving him that back-to-back off, and the Suns able to win that first back-to-back of the year.
Yeah.
I think that was, that's just good management, understanding that player's got to be honest. You got to be honest as a team. Hey, we're expecting this out of you at this point. Yeah. Just set those barriers and understand. Again, I think it's unfortunate. Jalen Green, I didn't say it before I was getting to the point, but Jalen Green is one of those people. He's played, I think, a full 82-game season before, and unfortunately, not the case this year. Yeah. But that's the benefit out of a guy like Jalen is we all knew Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant stepped on the home court of the Suns his first game off injury or whatever it was, and rolled his ankle immediately. Yeah. That Bradley Beal. Mm-hmm. Nobody was. He was going to be unavailable. Yeah, at least 50 games out of the year. You were just hoping that those 30 games, he was doing something for the most part.
100%.
Unfortunately, not really the case on either end. But I think Jalen Green, as he continues to be just an available player, your most valuable thing as a player to your team, to your contract, to your future. Yeah, just be on the court for an extended period of time. And unfortunately, again, hamstring stuff is difficult in basketball. I always think of hamstring and calf stuff as very cautious worthy things. Yeah. I sprained my calf not too long ago. And I stepped wrong and was like, holy shit, I almost tore my Achilles there. So I think it's one of those where, the Suns are just going to have to do a good job of being cautious, continue to bring guys. And again, you're not expecting to be a top 3 team in general. Sure. I do think a really cool opportunity for the Suns. They play the Wolves next. That Wolves game is going to be a League Cup game. Yeah. I do think that is something that is achievable for the Suns. Yeah. And I'm not going to lie.
It's going to be a good measuring stick.
I'm not going to lie. I thought it was dumb as shit. I didn't understand why we had an NBA League Cup. It's kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. They have changed my mind 100%. It does make basketball just feel more relevant more than anything. Oh, yeah. The courts are dope. They've done a great job of just making it more than just, we just made these games NBA Cup games more than anything.
Yeah.
So
quick note here as Gillespie makes the second of his free throws. Last time the Suns were in Portland, Devin Booker broke the all-time Suns scoring record. So early this February, last season, but same year, he broke the... he passed Walter Davis as Young Hansen.
Oh my
finishes.
God!
Wow. So
not gonna lie, that was kind of sick.
Yeah. So good mems here in Portland for Book.
Mems.
Mems. As he's got.
Is that you think? Yeah. Well, I know.
Yeah, mems.
I never heard mems. Mark Williams trying to get the lay, doesn't get down, a little strong on it. But yeah, 100%. I think Devin Booker's in that I'm gonna start using memes. I like that actually.
And Book's got to get it going again, man. He's 1 of 4 to start the game.
Pull
As he pull it for 3.
Maybe a long
That's
2,
bang.
depending on what they count it as. Cash money from him there, 49-42. Book is one of those where like it's one shot, and you're
man.
like he made that shot. I'm expecting 15 in the quarter now.
Exactly. Like hopefully, again, he's probably
good pressure defensively here.
we go.
Oh my God! All right,
Book.
Devin Booker might be back on it, chat. Devin Booker bringing it down the court, gets it up top to Dylan Brooks. That's the good play there. Dylan Brooks for 3. Oh, Dylan Brooks. It looked like knew that was gone. He was kind of hopping as he shot that shot. Might have been something that he recognized it wasn't going to go. And thank you for the likes, Mark. Appreciate you for stopping by, brother. A little quiet. I'm not going to lie. A little quiet in the chat today.
I mean,
a little quiet for me, bro.
It's almost 10.
It is 10 o'clock. Do you know why this game was so late?
Yeah, because we got some Rasheer Fleming sites right now.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know they had brought them back. I know they put them down to the G League to get them some more minutes. Rasheer, one of those guys the Suns might expect to kind of be a human torch.
Good hands.
Just can fry you offensively, and then super long, very athletic, young. This is good defense right here from Rasheer Fleming.
That's fantastic.
Unfortunately, Mark Williams jumps at the drive, leaving Rasheer Fleming now just outside the baseline. Gets it to Mark Williams inside. Driving inside of the paint. Just gets to the elbow. A little step up and through. Going to be another lay for Mark Williams. I mean, centers are eating for the Suns scoring and for the Blazers rebounding right now. It's a center-based game at the moment. What is his name? I know it's Son.
Young Hansen.
Okay.
Yeah. Send the double, Brooks.
Good job by the defense that are all rotate. Rasheer Fleming gets onto Brooks guy. Pass inside by the rookie himself. Going to be an and one.
A little bit of a bailout foul right there. Shot clock running down. Backdoor for Shaden Sharp. Young Hansen finds him.
Oh my God. Young Hansen looks like a fucking baby.
Dude, he is.
My bad. I shouldn't have dropped an F-bomb there. I apologize, chat. That is crazy.
He's only 20 years old, man.
He looks so young. Dude, that's insane. What's crazy is Devin Booker looked like him when he started.
100%, man. Well,
y'all got the Blazers winning? Hell nah.
No, man.
Hell nah, bro. What are we talking about? Hell no, bro. Do you see any red on us, bro?
It's orange.
Do you see any red on us, bro?
Man.
No, yeah, absolutely not. Absolutely not, by the way. Dude, I get this thing. Some comments in this live were filtered to protect the community's experience. I never know what people send. I can never see what people send.
We'd like to see it first. That'd be fun.
Yeah, let me review it, bro.
Yeah, for real. What if it's good?
I do think that the Suns are, in this spot right now where it's just like, you got to stop. They've done a good job. What sucks is they've done a good job defensively. They just haven't rebounded more than anything.
100%,
Rasheer Fleming doing a good job there. And unfortunately, Mark Williams jumps, ends up in a lay the possession before. Dylan Brooks ends up missing a 3, long rebound, in transition.
That's depleting, man. When you play 20 good seconds of defense in the NBA, you got to reward it with a rebound, And
when you don't consistently,
exactly,
it can be mentally draining.
It's going to kill you for sure, as Book will bring it up. On the left side here, 51-47 Suns with about 4:50 to go. Book drives, finds Brooks in the corner 3. That's no good.
Be a miss. Mark Williams fine with it. Rookie unable for the Blazers, unable to corral it. Now Book out to the right elbow of the 3. He drives inside. This one's going to be barbecue chicken, chat. Oh, I said it, hoping that it was a make. No foul called. It's going to be Blazers ball. Mark Williams, the primary defender. Is that Shaden, correct?
Yeah, Shaden
Sharp. Shaden Sharp drives inside. He's got some elite finishing, chat. I'm not going to lie.
Good.
Gets in on Mark Williams a little bit quicker than him and gets inside. Gets a late 2-point game here. 51-49, 4:20 left in the second quarter. Just Blaze, chat. Rasheer Fleming for 3. That one's very short. That one felt a little rushed for Rasheer. I feel like could have taken a second to shoot that. Rookie's got to calm down a little bit every once in a while. The rookie for the Blazers for 3. I ain't gonna lie, that'd uncorked the stadium if he had made that one, chat.
No doubt.
Devin Booker bringing it up. Gets a pick from Isaiah Livers. Goes to his right side. Gets to the midi. No foul. Foul called. No make, though. Going to be 2 free throws from Book. This is where, I'm not going to lie, that last pass he threw to Brooks, I thought, hello from West LA. Shout out Super Anthony 01. It's one of those games where he's the best player on the court and he got to show it. That last possession, he threw it to Brooks in the corner after he'd blown by his guy, and I thought he was going to pull up. Unfortunately, again, I do think Book is in that mindset of, dude, if Dylan Brooks is open for 3, we got to shoot a shit ton of 3s. You got to shoot a shit ton of 3s.
And just the form that Brooks is in right now, Booker
feed the high end.
Is probably going to make that play 8 times out of 10, just regardless. And the way Brooks has been shooting the ball, it's a 10 out of 10. He's wide open in the corner, and Book's playmaking. He's got to make that play. But Book for the second, makes both his free throws. Suns 53-49. But yeah, I mean, Book is the best player on the floor. I think the Suns go to a little 2-3 zone right here. You know, not being able to match up with Shaedon Sharpe.
Trying to stop the drives on these picks.
Exactly.
Shaedon Sharpe out to the left corner. 3.
Chris Murray,
From
no
them.
good. There you go. And way to rebound.
Collective rebound. 3 white jerseys there.
That's to
Devin
the
Booker
rim.
now going to work.
Let's
Almost
go,
gets
Book.
blocked from behind. Gets the tough lay, though. My
Yeah.
God, I thought he was cooked from the backside pressure. The back end pressure, not backside pressure. Drive inside by the Blazers. Out to the left.
Can't leave him.
Elbow. Gonna miss that
There you
one.
go, Rasheer.
We saw Caleb Love, I think, drop.
Lob. Bang out.
Mark
Let's
Williams,
go.
Yam time, chat.
Gonna
That's
be a
what we like to see.
timeout.
Going to be a timeout, chat. What are I got to figure out the sounds again, chat. It's been a bit since I used the sounds. Oh, that's my audio. I do think that the Suns are in a spot where, you know, you gotta just capitalize with you got a better team on the court.
Yes.
You got to just
Especially
capitalize
with
with a better team
with
on the
the
court.
injuries that the Blazers have. No Jeremy Grant if you're just joining us. No Scoot Henderson. No Drew Holiday and Damian Lillard obviously dealing with the Achilles. No Grayson Allen for the Suns and Jalen Green still dealing with the hamstring. But yeah, right now 57-49 Suns.
Any update on that hamstring? I know that they said, I mean, obviously it looked way worse.
Yeah, I think it's just he'll be reevaluated in probably 4 more weeks.
It's unfortunate.
It is, man, because he's a guy that we've talked about it. He came to Phoenix and he had played back-to-back 82-game seasons. He did not miss games. He was, if anything, if you were to talk about Jalen Green, reliable.
He's
on the floor.
And the Rockets were the 2 seed. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, the 2 seed in the West.
The 2 seed, and Jalen Green averaged 25 points.
20
and,
plus.
And I mean, again, there were some Rockets fans who were like, damn, I can't believe we just traded Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks. I feel like we like both those guys. Obviously, Dylan Brooks getting his start with the Grizzlies. I think it's one of those where, you know, Dylan Brooks for me and Jalen Green kind of had not necessarily improper raps on you know, what people thought about him, but definitely with the way that Jalen had performed, it was a negative connotation attached to his name. Dylan Brooks, oh, he's a villain. It's just talking shit. That's all he does.
Right.
When in reality, like, I'm gonna be honest.
We've seen the complete opposite.
If the Suns can win championships with Dylan Brooks, Devin Booker, and Jalen Green, hot take, I think Dylan Brooks will finish all-time higher than Draymond Green.
Wow.
In my opinion.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I think that Dylan Brooks has the bag to be more prolific scoring and more of an asshole that maybe not as like actual like kind of shitty things to do as Draymond. You know, Grayson kind of has a bad rap for doing some stuff like that. And Draymond definitely, I mean, I watched that man stomp on Sabonis last year. Brooks, I think, has the bag to be a very highly touted Sun player in his time here, however long that is. And I honestly think if Dylan Brooks, you know, wins a couple chips with the Suns, I mean, obviously that's very wishful thinking, obviously.
Bro, I'll take one.
I'll take one for sure. But if they win 2, maybe win 3 with Dylan Brooks on this team, if Dylan Brooks stays here for a long time, again, I think Dylan Brooks, with the way he plays, could be all-time better. I think we could have conversations that if Dylan Brooks played on the teams in his prime, played on the Warriors during their prime, in his prime, Dylan Brooks would have arguably a more impactful feel than Draymond Green. I understand that's a crazy take, chat. From what I've been accustomed to with Dylan Brooks, he's kind of nuts this year.
Oh yeah, this year especially. But I mean, Draymond's going to be a Hall of Famer, and just, I mean, did he benefit from playing with Stephen Clay? Absolutely. But does he?
The cookie crumbles, bro. I mean,
but does he do things that just nobody in the NBA can do? Absolutely. Like his basketball IQ is bar none.
Insanity.
Like, it's so good. But I do think, like, listen, the way Dylan Brooks has played this year, he is on a trajectory to have a career season. I mean, a lot of Suns players are right now. As we get play going again, 57-49.
8-point lead for the Suns currently. 304.
Dude, Rasheer looks great.
Coming out of the break, Rasheer Fleming active
Let's
hands.
go.
Gonna force a turnover with the
Rasheer
pressure.
looks great. Look at him.
Devin Booker
He's
driving.
Bang
Damn
it.
it! Oh!
Foul.
I'm not gonna lie, if he had yammed that
Dude,
ball,
I thought he had a little bit more juice to that. It didn't look like he got off the ground very much, man. Not gonna lie.
It kind of looked like he was going. I mean, he was full sprint. I mean, he forced the turnover on the other side. I'm not gonna lie. This is really these type of scenarios are really good for rookies when you can get, you know, to the foul line, work on, you know, just slowing down the tempo. This is one of those where it's like, hey, just work on your shot, just stay in your own mind. First 3 though, cash is in.
Kid.
Look at Book. Look at Book.
There you go.
Brooks just
And this is a guy
When was the last time you saw Book smile before this year?
dude, it's been a minute. But this is a guy that the Suns traded up for in the second round of this year's draft, the 31st overall pick. He nails the second free throw, and the Suns have a 10-point lead. But this is kind of a little bit of the expectation when you draft a guy and trade up for him at number 32. Suns are on an 8-0 run in the last minute and a half. Shaedon Sharpe will drive, finds Denny.
Ton of minutes for Shaedon Sharpe so far.
Yeah, dude, he's there.
Oh my God,
he's their
great
motor.
lay there.
Denny Advia with a tough lay over Mark Williams, as Royce O'Neal will bring it up. But this is encouraging for Rasheer Fleming. I'm not gonna lie,
and he's earning himself minutes. That's the other thing,
100%.
is that you're in that spot as Rasheer Fleming of like, dude, I need to get more minutes. Devin Booker, spin move into the paint, drops it off to Mark Williams, gets it inside to Rasheer. Rasheer, I think, hit it off the back. Gonna be more free throws for Rasheer.
Yeah.
Got fouled on the putback.
listen,
Good job.
100%.
He's earning it. I mean, if I'm Jordan Knott, bro, I mean, shit.
You like what you're seeing if you're Jordan Knott. I mean,
Two possessions in a row, free
Yeah.
throws, like.
and dude, active defensively, 3 rebounds all to go
He's a
along.
long human being.
Oh,
bro.
very
Is he
long.
6'8"?
Got it. I mean,
6'8". I mean, look at his arms, bro. His arms are.
yeah, 6'9", and he's got a 7'1" wingspan.
Good.
So
Oh my God.
He's
That's insane.
he is tough to go by. And I mean, these minutes coming at the expense of Ryan Dunn. He's in foul trouble right now. He's got 3, but Rasheer 4 for 4 from the line. Suns have a 61-51 lead. About 2 minutes 15 seconds
Don't know
left.
if you saw that last graphic. The Suns currently have 16 free throws.
Yeah.
The Blazers have. Good up and down by Mark Williams. Good job not to foul. Great finish by Shaedon Sharpe. The Blazers have 2. Blazers have 2 free throws. Suns have 16.
Suns doing a good job of defending without fouling right now. And the Blazers, listen, let me be honest, they're just hacking the boys.
Drive inside.
And
Devin Booker
Book
gets his
and
leg.
one.
Chad, this is more, again,
Of what we wanna
executing,
see
of
from
more just
Devin Booker.
executing and just getting inside. Go to the spot you like. Again, if people aren't making shots, he's 5'7". Pause. What are we talking about, Johnny? I don't know, dude. I don't know. I do think that these are those moments where rookies, you know, again, Devin Booker kind of given more of a green light when he was drafted. Obviously,
Sure.
I mean, Devin Booker was pretty crazy coming out of college. It was definitely something that made sense. I think Rasheer and Kaman have been in that, you know, trying to kind of figure out. I mean, the Suns are still trying to win games.
Figure out who they are.
You can't just like throw guys. You can't just throw rookies out there for sure.
100%.
Again, this scenario though is perfect for Rasheer Fleming.
Yeah. Suns back in that zone. Oh, man, that's just a touch foul.
What?
Touch foul on Dylan Brooks, and he's letting the ref hear it a little bit, which he's
Do you
maybe
think,
known to do.
Okay, give me your opinion.
Yeah.
Do you think that how much of a reputation affects your foul calling?
That's a great question.
Do you think it's in the positive direction for the player because they're going to talk a lot, you don't want to deal with it, or is it negative? Yeah, we're just going to call everything on you, bro.
I think to start games, I mean, Shaedon Sharpe misses the first. I think to start games, it's all indifferent. Like, I think everyone kind of comes into a game with a clean slate. But as it gets going, like, listen, if you're a ref, the last thing you want to do is be told that you're doing a shitty job. You know what I mean?
Multiple times.
Listen, like, and whether Dylan Brooks is chirping at him and he's right or wrong, like, as a ref, you don't want to be told what you should be doing. I'm just going to be frank.
Yeah, it's a very fair.
So then, especially the more vulgar it gets whether it's Dylan Brooks, whether it's like Luka or Draymond, like that's got to have some effect on the way the ref calls the game, right?
I think so. I think it depends on what's being said on the court too.
Man. As
Not a great 3 attempt there from Dylan Brooks. Had a hand in the face, still decided to pull up, gets it blocked. Drive inside now by the Blazers, loss of the ball. I feel like that's a fairly common occurrence right now.
Blazers not taking care of the ball, and neither of the Suns right now. Shaedon Sharpe rips
Dylan Brooks in.
Don't foul him.
Okay, I thought he was going up for it.
Let's go.
Make it an 8-point game after the turnover leads to an easy layup. Dylan Brooks now driving inside, spin move out to the
Swing.
Royce.
Royce.
Had Devin Booker wide open. I'm not going to lie. I would have liked it. Dylan Brooks fights for the rebound, gets it to Mark Williams.
Man.
Not going to get the ball. Devin Booker the only one on defense. Ooh. Good pass by the Blazers. Again, easy points in transition when you're just turning the ball over. 2-on-1 there. Again, got to convert those if you're the Blazers. Hanging around. 6-point game. 49.7 left in the half. This is one of those where 90% of basketball, I feel like, is how you finish quarters.
Yeah,
Suns not on a good trend right now. Currently, fast break points tonight. Suns have 18. Blazers have 8. Feels like a lot more for the Blazers, but they have had a ton of rebounds tonight. Yeah. Devin Booker gets it out to the corner. Dylan Brooks for another 3-point attempt. Misses that one. Rasheer looked like he got up there.
He got up there, yeah. as Denny Ottavio will bring it across the line on the left, guarded
Suns
by
go
Royce.
2 for 1 there, basically.
Yeah,
Gonna get a chance at the 2 for 1 at least.
And like, you need to stop here. You got to kind of stop the bleeding. The Suns have turned the ball over 2 out of their last 3 possessions as Ottavio gets a screen from Kling, and he'll refuse it. Good defense. Oh
shit.
Blocked by Mark Williams.
Gonna be a foul on Mark?
No block. Or no foul.
Oh, it's just out of bounds. My fault.
Yeah, no, you're
what
good.
Am I talking about? What am I talking about?
3 seconds left on the shot clock for the Blazers. With
Holy shit.
10 seconds left in the first half.
Danny wanted a goaltend there.
No, that was no goaltend.
Mark Williams said, put that shit in the bench, boy.
Facts.
Looking to get a quick shot here for the Blazers. They get the inbound kickball. Okay, I was like, I didn't know if they called it a kickball or not. Going to be a kickball on Devin Booker. Takes off maybe 0.2 seconds, maybe. I don't even know if they took off time on that.
They might look at it. There's Dame. If you're watching, you got Dame in street clothes. He's dealing with an Achilles injury. Ryan Dunn will check in.
Score currently, Clover, is 64-58 with 10 seconds left in the half.
There you go.
Rasheer Fleming subbing off. Great
Good
minutes
minutes.
for Rasheer
Yeah.
Fleming. And
I agree.
if he had gone that, I mean, that was some crazy bounce. I'm not gonna lie. He had a whole 1.5 feet above the rim looking for the putback on the 3 from Dylan Brooks that was missed.
And that kickball sucks because now they can turn
Reset
the shot clock off and the Blazers will get the last look. Oh, Denny pulling early. That's good.
Cash is in. A 3-point game. Suns will get the last possession here. 5.4, 3, 2, 1. Devin Booker puts it up, misses it.
There's a lot of contact, I feel like.
A lot of aggressive contact. So the Suns go into the break 64-61. I mean, again, Blazers hanging around.
Yes.
I feel like the Suns have gone on a couple, obviously went on an 8-0 run before the Blazers answered back with 2 turnover fast break possessions there. Center's kind of a little quieter in that second quarter. Mark Williams not getting as much scoring opportunity. Didn't play as much in that quarter either. Nick Richards obviously also played a lot of that beginning of that second quarter.
Yeah.
Felt a little energy, maybe a little down.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if you've watched the Phoenix Suns this year, it kind of feels just like the way they've played basketball. I mean, it's a lot of threes.
It's a fair point.
It's a lot of Booker driving kicks. Again, not something that I've seen a ton of, but the inability to defensive rebound really kind of cost them in the first quarter.
Yeah, 100%.
They did that a little bit better in the second quarter, but Donovan and Klingon absolutely destroying them on the boards. The Blazers, I believe, 10 offensive rebounds.
Which we've seen the Suns do some of that this year as well, where they're just racking up offensive rebounds, and it's like, and in those same games, they win a couple games, Jazz game by 20, just in general. Most of the time, like, this is one of those games, talent-wise, Blazers can kind of, you can kind of get away with it if you're allowing this many rebounds just because of the talent level of the Blazers. But, dude, it's the NBA. If they end this game with 20 offensive rebounds, high likelihood the Blazers can win this game right now. I mean, it's a 3-point game and they have 10. So,
and listen, like, if you look at it, the Suns 17 free throws in the first half. I doubt the refs are going to go check the box scores. And I mean, listen, you've
been more involved with that kind of stuff. I've never been involved with that, Kay, just basketball in general. I've never played, organized basketball in general.
Yeah.
Halftime, what kind of, as more of a player mindset, put yourself more back into the player mindset. What is kind of this messaging going into half? Obviously we haven't played NBA, but I'd venture to guess it's fairly similar throughout.
Yeah, listen, man. I mean, just looking at it and watching the game, it kind of does come down to as simple as you got to rebound the ball. And right now, Donovan Klingon is absolutely killing him on the glass. But from a Suns standpoint, like the reason they've got to the line 17 times, they're getting downhill. They're getting to the rim. They're putting the pressure on Portland defensively, and that is why they've gotten to the line 17 times. And if you look at it too, like,
score is 64-61 at half. Just
64-61, Suns up. And listen, the offense, it looks the way it's looked for the majority of the season. Like the Suns are trying to get out on the break a little bit, but you can't do that if you don't rebound. And they're shooting a ton of threes.
And one of those real offensive rebounds, like, a thing that gets lost in translation with offensive rebounds is when you get into offensive rebound scenarios.
Yeah.
If you're trying to play fast break offense, Devin Booker and Dylan Brooks are clearing out. They are down the court looking for an out pass. So then if you don't get that rebound, you're setting up for, another 3 attempt. If it's bricked, you're still waiting for Devin to come back. You're still waiting for Ryan. That's another part of it that I think is, a big part of this game so far is yes, they've had, and again, the Blazers have bailed out the Suns a few times on these possessions where they have missed, 2, 3, have missed a 3, missed 2 threes, and it results in, unfortunately, the Suns get the ball back. A couple of those threes bang. I mean, you tell us the 3-point percentage so far for the Blazers. They did not shoot well that first quarter.
From long distance, the Blazers 6 of 23. 23 threes attempted by the Blazers in the first half. The Suns 6 of 19. So both teams with 6 threes in the first half. They're getting them up. Not a lot of getting them in. Again, the Suns 14 of 17 from the line.
3 of those from Royce O'Neal as well for the Suns.
The Suns 14 of 17 from the line. The Blazers only 3 of 4. You'd kind of think in the second half that might level out a little bit. And let's see, the Suns from a turnover margin, where are we? 8 turnovers. The Blazers 9 turnovers. So again, neither
game is close.
Neither team really taking great care of the ball. And if you're the Suns right now and you're Jordan Knott, the guys that are killing you are Shaedon Sharpe getting downhill. Listen, are Shaedon Sharpe getting downhill and the inability to stay in front of him, and it's Clingan on the glass. He only has Clingan 7 points, 9 rebounds, 4 offensive rebounds from
and then you look at Caleb Love and his limited minutes off the bench. I mean, you dropped 13 couple
points
3,
off the bench.
Those are the type of spark plug players that you need as the Blazers to stay in these games.
Yeah, well, they're missing guys too, and it's like obviously the Suns are missing Grayson, again, a guy you would love to have out there, but this is when guys need to step up. And we've seen Royce 3 of 6 from 3, and Colin Gillespie 8 points off the bench, 2 of 4 from 3. But
100%, George. The Suns are dramatically better than last year. It's something that I struggle with the Cardinals too, and just Arizona sports in general. Which, real quick, I mean, I gotta pick your brain about the D-backs, bro. They're in a crazy spot right now. Zach Allen denying the qualifying offer. I don't even know what they're doing. Mike Hazen gonna have some work to do.
Yeah.
But it's one of those where the Suns last season, talent wise,
on paper, as talented as any team,
top 3 talent. So, to me, it's tough because you look at last season and it's like, dude, talent on paper, they should be nuts. Yeah. They should be crazy. You look at talent on paper this year, yes, you got great players still. I'm never going to slander Book. I'm never going to slander. No. I ain't gonna lie, chat. I like to consider myself a Dylan Brooks type of person in my daily life, chat. That's all. You guys are a part of the channel. You guys see what I put out as content. You guys see how I, how I handle myself in interviews, how I handle myself in proposals for companies for sponsorships and stuff. I'm not a easy sub. I appreciate you, FR, over there on YouTube, brother. I'm not someone who's gonna, stand down. Me and Sammy been through a lot of shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm someone who's gonna sit there and I'm gonna talk my shit all the time. Dylan Brooks, someone who I enjoy watching. And when you have guys like that, the team may not be quote unquote better talent wise.
Yeah.
But hot damn, is it way more fun to watch.
Man, and not only is it more fun to watch, but the basketball is just better. I'm just going to I'm going to keep it 100, man.
And I buy in.
100%. Because it's easier to watch, and there are guys that, listen, last year, the effort level from the Phoenix Suns was just not there.
There's a reason they were a 36-win team.
There's a reason that last year's Phoenix Suns team was one of the biggest colossal disappointments in NBA history. And yes, NBA history. Last year's team was the most disappointing Phoenix Suns team of all time.
Oh, it's not even close.
And I've been on this earth for 26 years, and I don't even need to go back to the teams that came before me to know that. All right? Because
even the teams when Devin Booker was a rookie, they weren't colossal failures. They may not have been winning basketball teams, but it wasn't expected either. Last year, 100%. It was expected.
You were expected to win every game you went out there.
And you were expected to be a deep playoff team.
You had championship expectations, and they didn't even make the play-in.
Holy shit.
And let's bring it back to this year, man. It's like the night and day of talent is there. You lose Kevin Durant. Let's just be honest. Kevin Durant's one of the best 15 players to play the sport, all right? So you're losing talent, but what you're getting back is just pure effort. And listen, when the Suns made the finals run.
Real quick. Yeah. Keep that on your brain, okay?
Okay.
Got them at 42+ wins this year. I think above 500 is feasible.
It's feasible. 42 is a lot of wins.
I think it's feasible. It's going to take some gutty-ass wins, some beneficial side in your stuff in your direction. Emilio said, Nanjo, I would watch last year. I think you said better than Book's first 2 seasons. Better than Book's first 2 seasons. They may have been better, but like, dude, when I watched Devin, I mean, granted, Devin Booker's first 2 seasons were, I mean, he was 20. He might have been 19.
He was 19 and 20.
Yeah, like the expectation wasn't high. But again, that's my point. Is the expectation wasn't high. Last year, I don't every single game, which they were in so many games. So many games. And what's upsetting is that they weren't in games until the fourth quarter last year.
Yeah.
99% of the time. The amount of fourth quarter comebacks, end of third quarter, start of fourth quarter runs they had made the games entertaining. But like other than that, man, there was no fun. When they played the Wolves, when they played Nuggets, when they played the Thunder, the games were not fun to watch. Kevin Durant would drop 25. Book would drop. Sometimes like Book would end games with less than double-digit shots, and it was like, what are we doing?
Well, or on the flip side, both Book and KD would get 30, and the Suns would lose by 15.
Yeah.
Okay, like
Bradley Beal would be out, would come back, get hurt that game, come back, play 2 games, get hurt. Like the expectations last year for the Suns put such a high. I mean, as fans, that's all we can really do is react to what was put in front of us. We're getting fed a meal. You have to either enjoy it or you don't enjoy it day in and day out. Most nights I didn't enjoy the meal I was fed.
Yeah, no, 100%.
And I think that's the tough part for me.
Yeah, it was.
What differs this Suns team from the 2020-2021 team? I would say one, experience. There's a lot of guys on this team that just haven't played a lot of basketball in general.
Yeah, and not a lot of basketball together.
And not a lot of basketball deep in playoffs. I don't know if Mark Williams.
No,
Williams
he has no playoff experience.
He didn't. Who did Mark Williams play for before Charlotte? Or has he always been a Charlotte
it's just
player?
been Charlotte.
Okay, heard. Hasn't played a lot. Dylan Brooks has some time, but not as one of the main guys on the team. Alperen Sengun, obviously Jalen Green, Amin Thompson, all guys who were kind of expected to be the spark plugs for the team last year, even though Dylan Brooks was a massive part of that team doing well. Jalen Green, again, like you said, just there's not a lot of time played together.
Yeah,
I think that's a big part of it.
And what's different too is like the 2021 team was coming off the cusp of already a really good year. What?
That year, that bubble was just.
Yeah, and listen, you had Chris Paul still kind of a little bit at the peak of his powers at the end of his prime, still being able to lead a team. And it was the last time we've seen Devin Booker be a lethal, 2 guard.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Like doing what he does
the
best.
plan for Devin Booker the 2021 season was, hey, just so you know,
he's going to go drop 40.
Yeah, you're going to get 26 shots a game, and 100%. You're going to make at least 13 of them.
Yeah, and when you look at the roster, it's like
talent-wise,
the team was deep.
Yeah, the team was nuts.
And we can slander DA all we want. Like he was a pretty high quality center.
And in
that
2021,
year.
2021 2021 was. I mean, there was a reason that the way the 2022 season went, people were a little upset with, and just animosity builds when you go from Chip to getting exited in Game 7 by 40. Like, I mean, there's animosity builds. Someone, again, you can see with the Cardinals, you see with Phoenix sports in general. So D-backs go to a World Series. They have the most runs scored by a team 2 years in a row now.
Don't make the playoffs.
Don't make the playoffs either year in elimination fashion in the last month of baseball.
Yep.
Massive. I don't know if you remember this. I don't know why I was given this interest in hockey, but I watched the Coyotes be absolute ass for 99% of the time they were here.
Yeah.
And animosity built up. Weird way, there are more things that come into question when you're losing, and I think that's part of the, again, like you said, the talent is much better on those teams. But I do think that the effort level we're seeing now, if it progresses over the season, is very similar. And again, this is a team that I could see you adding one piece to. Guys, come on, coming to light in 2 to 3 years.
Sure.
Jalen Green continuing to develop, where you're like, damn, this team got real deep in 3 years, and we did not expect it.
And that's the thing too. It's like there are gonna be decisions that have to be made.
I pray that George said Ishbia will bring them back once the NHL expands, dude.
Man, I hope
it is pretty crazy the amount of money Ishbia has. I'm not gonna lie. It is.
I would love that much.
It's pretty insane. We'll go to a couple of you guys real quick. Cat is softer than a cloud. I don't really know if I want Cat. 2008 Detroit Lions, by the way, 0-16 season for the Detroit Lions. That's this guy's profile name. He's in here all the time. Detroit Lions said we need to go get Dame.
No.
Dame's a little old, coming off an Achilles injury.
Do you want to pay his salary?
No, not at all. Allen's injured, correct. Can Matt Ishbia buy the Cardinals? No. Bidwell will never sell the Cardinals.
No,
they don't have any closers. That's why, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of problems for the D-backs right now in general in the pitching realm, especially trading away Merrill Kelly. Justin Martinez going to be without him for possibly the whole season, depending on how long his stuff goes. Corbin Burns in the same boat. Zach Gallen not coming back after kind of torching it up the second half of the season. I mean, the D-backs. And now what sucks is with all of the kind of, whether we agree with it or not, kind of the tough stuff that happened with Cattell, name being brought up in trade talks. I would obviously, Chad, I'm not going to lie, if you lose Cattell, I would be hard-pressed to go to D-back games. I mean, I love Cattell an exceeding amount. I don't know if you play MLB The Show, bro.
No.
Dude, I run that game religiously with my boys, and I do not use anyone other than Cattell Marte and Corbin Carroll. Even throw Josh Naylor in there every once in a while, bro. Like, this Suns team is a 42-40 team. I mean,
42 is a lot of wins.
I could see that. Yeah, again, it's a lot of wins. I think that's possibly 7th seed is just crazy though.
It's tough.
I think it's one of those where I do think they could surprise someone in the play-in though. I think playing you can win two. The Suns could put two good wins together and be like,
listen,
damn.
Right now the Suns are an 8 seed. And listen, I think that's where they're gonna hang out the majority of the season.
Merrill Kelly might re-sign with the D-backs. That'd be crazy.
I heard that. Yeah, it could. Again, the Suns are just gonna be a team that's gonna flirt with playing all season.
The whole entire. They're gonna have stints of like 5 losses in a row where they're playing like the Lakers, Warriors, Rockets, Thunder, and it'll be like, damn,
we're coming up on a little bit of a stretch like that after this game. That's why this game is important to get. You know, you get to 9-6, and then you're home for Minnesota. Maybe you catch lightning in a bottle at home in the NBA Cup, you know? And then you're home for the Spurs without Wemby on Sunday.
Yeah, which do you know the update on Wemby's? I mean, obviously I know it's a strain, but
it's a calf strain. He'll probably be out at least a month.
I mean, he is one of those guys that like he is the prime candidate for calf strain, incorrect step, torn Achilles, just because of the length. So I would think that's a fairly. I mean, there is no reason to test Wemby's shit right now.
And then so the interesting game coming up is it's going to be off a back-to-back, but you're getting the Rockets and Kevin Durant's homecoming on Monday night. And the Rockets,
you can bet someone's getting teed up in that. Dillon Brooks is maybe
100%.
getting thrown out of that game chat. You heard it here first.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be a good sight to see. You know, Durant coming back to the Valley as we get ready for this second half to get underway. But Monday night,
Spurs also without Castle right now.
Yeah, so.
Suns are a baby OKC team in the making. I feel like next year they can make some noise. Dude, the OKC is just deep as shit in playoff, in draft picks, bro. It's insanity.
I love Book, but we don't have SGA.
We don't have SGA. We don't have SGA. That is the one thing I've always been in the mindset that you kind of need most points per game in the second half. The Suns rank 5th currently at 59.9. They have put together really good collective games this year, Chad. Averaging, I think, 120.
Yeah, a lot of points. The tough part is we can touch on it when we get closer to the fourth. They allow the 6th most points in the fourth quarter.
How the hell do you know that shit?
Dude, I'm dialed.
That's insanity, Chad. That's insane. Get it here first, Chad. 98.7. You'll hear him live at
tomorrow.
5 a.m. in the
5
morning.
a.m., 6 a.m. tomorrow.
64-61. Good stop by Mark Williams starting out the possession. Ryan Dunn driving inside. Gets it outside to Dillon Brooks. 3-point attempt from him.
Dude,
cashes in. Perfect start to a half, Chad. Get a block, turnover for the Blazers.
Great to see Brooks finding it. There you go,
Gonna be
Book.
Another steal. Devin Booker driving inside now.
And what? Hey, ref.
I was about to say, Chad. Gonna be foul on the Blazers. So early foul, 3-point attempt. Chance to have a 5-point swing here to open the quarter. Would be kind of huge from Dillon Brooks and from Devin Booker.
Yeah, they're going to look at this for a flag.
Oh, okay. Heard. Yeah, I don't really think there was a basketball play made. Am I a hypocrite for hating D Brooks when he wasn't on the Suns and now I love him?
No, not at all. That's literally me.
That's literally that is completely normal, Chad. I have definitely been in the mindset of like, I love the shit talk, dude. I do think he is. I mean, people say Devin Booker's pretty good at shit talking. There have been some. I can't remember who it was on JJ Redick's podcast. He asked him.
I think it was Cam Johnson. Maybe
the Cam. I don't remember.
Like, who's the best shit talker?
People have said Devin Booker's pretty good at it. Dillon Brooks, obviously. I think people take Dillon Brooks as more just like he's kind of just like an asshole in general. So it's not as much shit talk. It's just Dillon Brooks.
Just like we hate you.
We just don't like Dillon Brooks. A lot of people say that the shit talk comes with the wittiness, the quick-minded, shots back at people. Book will win the scoring title if he had SGA whistle.
Book does get a tough whistle, but. I don't know, man.
He does get a tough whistle.
SGA gets a good
I'm going to shit on
whistle,
SGA. SGA is, SGA is SGA, chat. I'm not going to say he's not good at bad. I mean, he's insane, chat. Do I think he gets the benefit of the whistle? Holy shit, I can't speak. Benefit of the whistle? Absolutely. I mean, you have to be kind of cream of the crop to get the benefit of the whistle, though. And that man can have no free throws and still get 35 points.
Yeah,
like it is. We saw him get, I think, 15 or 22 free throws in one of the first 3 games of the year this year, and then the next game had 2 and had more points in the second game with 2 free throws. So it's one of those.
Listen, SGA, you can say he gets the whistle or not, but the man is the MVP, the Finals MVP, and he won an NBA championship. So whatever he's doing over in OKC is doing.
I would love that.
He's doing just fine. Yeah, exactly.
And again, I think that kind of to that point, I think the comment about the Suns being a baby OKC team, making I feel like next year they can make some noise. I do think that is, again, I honestly think they can make noise this year. I think I'm someone who kind of flirts around with the idea of like, hey, you gotta pick and choose your like best years, because I don't think you have, no team is the Golden State Warriors. No team is, that realm. The Thunder kind of look like could go on a dynasty run like them.
They definitely could.
And it will take some Dirk-esque type of performances from certain teams to beat them. And I think that, I would be fine with the Suns having a good year, in the play-in, maybe win one game and lose the second.
Right.
Like, there's no expectation. I mean, obviously, Chad, I want the Suns to win a championship this year. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, I don't want them to win it. I just think that
That's
if they have a deep run, you see what happens to the Pacers. You have a career-altering injury to Tyrese Halliburton, and we don't know how long it'll be before the Pacers are relevant again. You used a lot of luck last year, Chad, and it kind of ran out at Game 7. Yeah,
I mean, listen, the Pacers were one of the better teams in the NBA post January when teams become like really who they are. So they have shown that they were really good. But again, listen, the Suns when it comes to expectations, man, I'm trying to live in the moment, and I think you guys should be too. If you're a Suns fan, if you are a Book fan, whatever it may be, like enjoy what is happening right now. And that's a team that's 8-6, plays their ass off, and is extremely fun to watch.
And I think for me, like one of the parts that I think I'm a big Office guy. Okay, watching The Office.
Yeah, same.
One of the biggest comments from it is, one of the most iconic comments from it is.
No flagrant foul, by the way.
I think
that's fair. That's a good call.
Fine. It didn't do anything egregious.
Book makes the first.
Andy says in that show, I wish you knew when you were living in the best times before you were past them.
Yeah, great.
Chat, we may never see a player as good as Devin Booker decide to stay with the Suns for as long as he has. In probably my life. I'm not going to lie. Devin Booker is a dime a thousand, chat. Not a dime a dozen, a dime a thousand. Blazers looking to line up a 3 here.
For 3, no good. Rebound the ball.
Going to be a foul on Dylan Brooks on the floor. So,
dude, no, Book is as loyal as they come.
Score 69, nice to 61, just so you know. Denver can have a Dirk type run against OKC, but OKC is the new Warriors for now. They're too loaded. They're so deep. But yes, to that point, I think I've taken a step back after obviously where we were at, 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And been like, all right, what can I appreciate? How do I make my life less, upsetting watching the Suns?
Yeah.
Just enjoy the guys playing, bro. Yeah. Shaedon Sharp, post fade.
Shimmy, no good. Again, wow.
Klingon had the ball.
Yeah. We'll take a Mark Williams rebound, though. Halfway to his 8. Book's cooking a little bit. The lay is alive. Dylan Brooks in the lane, a little step back. Working
post
on Denny Advia. Wow, that's tough, man. Again, Brooks kind of getting in his bag, man.
That was kind of tough.
If you're unfamiliar, it's not going to always look good, but, it's been going in. Shaedon Sharp pull up midi. No good. Mark, we need that board, man.
I honestly don't know. Good job by Ryan Dunn to get the rebound. I don't know if it was going to be our ball or not. Devin Booker now with it. Need some points here for the leg to hit. Devin Booker gets to his spot, gets the nice little bank shot. 73-61. Suns have run the score up to a 12-point lead. 12-point lead. 73-61
Suns open the second half. 9-0 run to start the second half. Denny Avdia drives, dishes to Klingon.
Little layoff. Good job by Mark Williams.
Mark! Need that board, Mark.
Gonna be ours. Good job by Mark Williams to not hit the goaltend there.
He wanted to.
You
could tell.
10:06 left in the third quarter. Gonna be Suns ball after the ball goes out of bounds on the missed lay. Suns get it into the corner. Ryan Dunn for 3.
Sure.
Oh, shit.
Sure he did.
Shit, Chad. That was
Okay,
shit was
Ryan.
smooth.
Yeah,
I
it
like
was
it,
smooth.
Chad.
Again, Ryan Dunn 3 first half fouls. He's back in, playing well in the Suns. Ooh, almost a steal. But you're gonna need Ryan Dunn down the
Ryan
stretch.
Dunn with another
Let's go.
steal. Devin Booker and Ryan Dunn in transition. Gets it to Devin
Brooks
Booker.
there.
Kind of just loses the ball.
That's
Devin Booker
fine.
with it now.
Yeah, get out of the way.
Dylan Brooks, move, please. Dylan Brooks with it now. Top right elbow, the three. Pull up 3-point from deep. Misses that one. Not going to lie.
A little bit of a heat check.
Dylan Brooks was like, F it. The hoop's down there somewhere.
Facts.
Trying to
Denny
handle
for
the
3. No good.
This is that one.
Again, you got to rebound.
Too early of a
team.
jump for Ryan Dunn there. You don't get the rebound. Elbow
Don't know where
shot.
Mark Williams is.
Oh, my God. That was not a good.
Jump ball?
No
Wow,
jump ball
play on.
called. Oh, my God. This is some of the.
Klingen is massive, man.
Holy shit.
Absolutely.
3 offensive rebounds on this possession for the Blazers. Clean gets the foul after a little tussle in the paint for the rebound. Puts it up, misses it, gets the ball back, going to the free throw line. 11 rebounds, 7 points. On pace for about 19 rebounds this game right now.
Six offensive rebounds.
70+
for
million a
Donovan
year. I would stay with the Charlotte Bobcats. What are we talking about? What are we
Clingan. I
talking
think
about?
Book. Maybe.
Booker idolizing Kobe is the reason.
Yeah.
D-Book is the current L fit. Oh, Larry Fitz of the Valley. Yeah, 100% shot. I mean, it's, I do think that the Suns have put more good teams together than the
100%.
Yeah, I think
It's
collaboratively.
close.
It's
Yes.
I mean, like, to be fair, Fitz.
Yeah, he went to the Super Bowl.
Chad, I made a video about Fitz. These people were pissed about it. People were comparing Justin Jefferson's current career to Larry Fitzgerald's
it's
entire career.
absolutely-
I'm not gonna lie, Chad. I would rather have Larry Fitzgerald's singular playoff run over like 99% of people's entire careers. That man's run on his own to literally get the Cardinals to a Super Bowl and almost win the Super Bowl was pretty nuts. Mark
Nice.
Williams inside now, spin
Nice.
move, pump fake
There
inside.
you go,
Great move
Mark.
from Mark. Mark Williams, little post bag is
Yeah, man. He's
on display.
he really's got a
15-point game now.
Yeah, got a step through and a real good up and under. And the Suns just opened it up to start the second half.
High pressure, getting turnovers, missed threes. Again,
Yeah.
just need to work a little bit on the rebounds, but doing a better job. Easy pass
There we
inside.
go, another
steal.
The
Royce
Blazers
O'Neal
are
in
just-
transition. Ryan Dunn. Oh my God!
He
That had
wanted
been crazy.
Wow.
Way
Klingen
to
said
flip
no.
the table if that should happen to the corner for 3 for the Blazers now. Misses
Rebound,
that
there
one.
we
Rebound to
go.
Royce O'Neal. Holy shit. I
wow.
thought he was about to put that bro
Bro,
in
same.
the bench, bro.
All
Royce
right, Royce.
O'Neal pump.
Let's slow this down a little bit. There
Devin
we go.
Booker
Book.
now with it. Looking to go to work. Gets a pick from Mark Williams. Drives inside.
it's going
Smooth criminal. Devin Booker gets to the spot. Easy midi. Little strong on that one. Good shot, though. Again, you can't
Yeah,
be upset.
no,
Can't be upset
100%.
with it. 8:02 left. 78-63. Blazers looking to get a little closer.
Again, nothing, dude. They're just throwing the ball around.
I'm not
like
gonna
it's
lie,
nothing. Not taking care of it
Yeah,
at all.
Blazers a little indecisive. I mean, that's 2 or 3 feet of space between Caleb Love and Mark Williams there. Kind of like no one near him.
Yeah.
Tries to throw a skip pass to the corner. Probably didn't really need to. Robert Williams subbing in. Robert Williams, ex-Celtic, correct?
Yeah.
Haven't heard a lot about Robert Williams. Celtics in a weird spot as well. That's a team to see what happens. Team not necessarily that could blow. That could be surprising next year. But when Jason
when
Tatum's
Tatum
back,
comes
it's
back, for sure.
they'll definitely be more relevant. I don't even know what's going on with the Celtics in general.
Oh,
Besides
man,
the
just
point, Robert
absolutely
Williams
brilliant.
subs
Oh, we're
in.
throwing one down.
Yeah, time!
Yeah.
Chad, that's what we like to see. Shit, wrong sound, Chad. My apologies. My apologies, Chad.
16-2 run to open up the second half.
63,
And the
Chad.
Suns have really blown it up.
Via get inside, almost travels. Robert Williams to the corner.
Mark,
3-point attempt.
Give me that board, Mark.
Gonna be a rebound to Dylan Brooks now after a putback attempt. Dylan Brooks in transition. Out to the corner for Royce. Devin Booker to his left. Ryan Dunn with it. Drives inside. Oh my God. That would have been a sweet layup if he had gotten it. Unfortunately, misses it. Ryan Dunn, again, I'm saying, Chad, when he gets a little bit more season, turnover by they're gonna call a foul there. I'm not saying, Chad. Jalen Green in a couple years with Ryan Dunn. And Ryan Dunn might turn into
He could turn into something for sure.
just a nasty athletic freak, bro.
He's got 5 steals tonight. The Suns 14 steals as
3
a
fouls
team.
too. Has come out in this half and just.
I just picked up his 4th, so he's
You're
going to
correct.
head to
Right,
the bench.
My fault. But even with 4 fouls, 5
100%.
steals is a very good. Fast break
yeah.
points for the Suns, 23 in comparison to the Blazers, 8. Blazers just trying to
Hang on
handle
for
something
anything right now.
opportunity for this
Again,
game to
another
go way
steal.
out of hand. Another turnover. Dylan Brooks in transition. Shane Sharp on him. Drive inside to the corner. Going to be a
Dylan.
turnover there, though. A little Blazer-esque there from Dylan
Yeah, no
Brooks.
doubt.
Caleb Love now with it, driving to the right side. Gets it up top. Pump fake.
Sissoko to Williams. He'll throw it down, and it's a 15-point Suns lead, 80-65, 6:43 remaining in the
Suns
third
come out
quarter.
with a big run, kind of slow down. Well, a little tight handle there from Royce
Okay,
O'Neal.
Royce.
Oh, shit. It's going to be a
an
tripping
offensive
call
foul.
on Mark Williams.
Yep.
Mark Williams doesn't want the foul there. Is that – how many fouls is that on Mark? I feel like Mark had
That'll
some.
be his third, I believe.
Chat? Nolan, what are we saying in chat for? Cardinals playoff odds are plus 8,000. Well, yeah, they're not. The Cardinals aren't making the playoffs, chat. So even if they win out, they still have a chance to miss the playoffs.
Correct.
Yeah, I mean, there's only 6 games left in the season, so that would make sense.
The Cardinal season is over.
The Cardinals season was over when Kyler Murray got hurt. We'll get your opinion on that in a second too. You're a little bit in tandem with some of those guys. Do you get to talk to Gannon? Is it easy as a layup comes in from the Blazers? A tough layup, honestly.
Yeah,
I said
tough layup
easy.
by Sharp.
Going to be an and one opportunity here. Opinions on Cardinals?
Man, listen. I'm a big Kyler Murray fan.
All right, dab it up.
Yeah.
Good shit, baby. Good
What
shit, good shit.
sucks is that it's sad that the Kyler era is over.
No, don't say that.
It is, man.
You think
And-
so?
Yeah.
Have you had any? Never mind. I won't say that because I don't want to put you in a bad position. I won't say any of that. Type
But
of stuff.
he's just it's one of those things where
Trying to reach out. Denzel Burke said he'll pull up.
oh
after the
nice
season's
that
over.
Brophy guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, the Cardinals are just in disarray. It sucks because Kyler's been here for 7 years, and all you wanted him to succeed. As Royce will fire away, no good.
Rebound from Robert Williams. Mark Williams gets it though.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Book
Royce
wide
O'Neal
open.
for a 3. That's a bad pass by Mark Williams. I
had
got to
Book-
see Devin Booker get
yeah,
that
he
ball
had
and just
Book
get the
wide
easy lay.
open.
Shaden Sharp driving inside now. Get his 12-point game. So bucket
Yep.
here. Crazy
What a
pass out to the right corner for the Blazers. Step
Money
back
Kamara,
3.
Step back 3. No
Misses
good.
that one.
There
Probably-
you go, Mark.
Probably not the shot you want after a great pass like that. Just
There you go, Mark. 2 more Mark Williams rebounds and Book 11 more points, and we're making money tonight.
A couple free throws from Book here. Again, that should have been an easy 2
here's
for him. Devin Booker getting to a spot, though, just inside. Fade away mid.
Give it to me. Gosh, dude, that's
God bless, Chad. I've just chatted. Well, I don't know if we will. It'll be a long time before we see it. Is that Sammy? It is Alfeum. It is Alfeum. How would
I don't know.
that would be funny?
What's up,
Where you know Sammy from, my
Yeah,
boy? Where you know Sammy from? Granted, I get my bad. I was saying, just it's so pretty. Shaden Sharp going to work on Mark though.
Rebound.
Misses that one. Good job to box out by Royce
For real.
and Devin Booker. They get the rebound on Robert Williams. Devin Booker boxing out Robert Williams there. That's
Ott must
pretty
have said
surprising.
something at the half.
Mark
What a
Williams
pass.
gets a pass from Book for an alley-oop, a tough one over a full man. Mark Williams or Devin Booker's telling Dylan Brooks, get to the corner guy.
Listen, Jordan Knott had to have said something about the offensive rebounds at halftime because the Suns have come out and really, that's going to be a foul. The Suns have really come out and made rebounding an emphasis. You've seen box outs from
And the lead has grown.
Right, exactly. I mean, in large part, the Blazers really not taking care of the ball, but also limiting second chance opportunities for the Blazers is massive.
Drew asked, how many points does Kamara have?
Kamara has 0 points.
I don't think Kamara has made a shot today.
0 for 6.
Need Royce to get a layup, Vaseline, Pop-Tart. What the fuck? That's a crazy name. I need Dylan Brooks to score 7 more points to hit my parlay. We're needing Devin Booker to hit 9 more points here
9
to hit
more
ours and
Book.
for Mark Williams to get a couple more
more
rebounds. Again, one of those were on the parlay side.
Yeah.
Need this game to get probably like
A little
4
tighter.
4 more points closer.
Yeah, we'll
Probably.
see.
I say that it's
early,
maybe
and
3
listen,
points closer. Hey yo, yeah, that's a crazy name, bro. I'm not gonna lie. What did Drew say? Why are you saying? Hey yo, how many points does Kamara have? Oh yeah, 0.
0.
How many points does Book have?
19.
19 currently. Yeah, like you were saying though. I mean, rebound the ball.
Listen, man, too. Yeah, it's again, the Suns up 15 right now. They opened the half on a 20-8 run to start the third quarter. But we saw this at home against Atlanta.
Yep.
The third quarter was the Suns' quarter. They came out and they went on a run. They got the home crowd into it. You had Colin Gillespie with one of the plays of the year, diving out of bounds to save it to Jordan Goodwin. And it felt like it was the Suns' game running away. And what did they do?
Up 22 going into the fourth.
Right,
Or
and-
up 22 after maybe the first possession. Of the
Right.
fourth.
And what did they do in the fourth? They gave up a 20-0 run and they lost the basketball game. So I do think, again, they don't play till Friday. The Suns are they're gonna empty the clip a little bit tonight. You know,
Don't play till Friday?
yeah,
Wow. Why?
Friday. Just kind of the way the schedule works. I think
Interesting.
they like to give teams that are playing in the NBA Cup a little bit of a time off so that all the guys can play.
That's a fair point.
Yeah, no, I think it's fair. It's good stuff by the NBA. But
I didn't realize that.
But yeah,
you Freak Friday?
Right. I would love to see the Suns really kind of keep the pedal to the metal and run away with this game and make it feel more like the Indiana game in the fourth quarter than the Atlanta and the Dallas game.
And I think that one thing for me, we've talked a lot about it throughout the Cardinal season so far, is that it feels like a lot of the Cardinal games they're playing to, they're playing to not lose, like, and when they're already losing. Yeah, and it's like, dude, you're not doing well here. The Suns throughout the season so far have felt like, thank you everybody for stopping by, 2070 all in here, getting a little bit more active to the second half of this game. I appreciate you. I'll change my name to Royce if he gets me 2 more points. Do y'all think Shaedon Sharp get 5 more
points?
Yeah,
hey, brother, you'll be fine.
He's it seems like Shaedon. Seems like everybody's telling the Blazers game plan is Shaedon Sharp, do whatever the hell you want, basically.
No doubt.
No doubt. But again, I think the Suns are, in more of that, your foot's on their neck. Again, they took it off against the Hawks.
Yeah.
I think again, those are the types of games that you either learn from or you hurt from. And I think 100%. They are more of the learning type team right now, where it is, hey, do you guys want to get embarrassed again?
Yeah,
in that
100%.
Fourth quarter away now? Because you're not going to have any support anymore from the fans. You got to lock it in and decide, we're going to win 100%. This game. Devin, go out there. Just start hitting shit. Start hitting your mid fades. Mark Williams box out. I mean, Devin Booker boxing out Mark Williams or Robert Williams on that last possession is kind of, a testament to that of, hey, I don't care what's going on. I'm going to win this rep right now.
Yeah, and the Suns up 84-69 with 4:41 left in the third.
Sammy just wants it to be a blowout so he can go to bed. Y'all thinking Dylan gets 7 more? 7 for Dylan is a stretch, I think.
Because ideally you're going to need 2 threes and a lay. You're probably going to have to get to 8.
Because he's not going to be – Dylan is not someone who really gets to the free throw line a ton either. No. So, I would think, 5 more made shots, 4 more made shots from him is probably low.
5 of 11. Oh no, he'll get a couple more shots up. 1 of 6 from 3. He'll get them up.
He'll have to shoot probably 75% throughout the rest of the game to break that in. Which again, it's 4:40 left in this game.
Exactly.
Still. There's
14 points. 14 points with 4:30 left in the third.
I'd eventually guess Allo him is probably knows you from radio.
Yeah, exactly, brother. If you want to listen tomorrow morning,
98.7 inside pass. Oso getting some points. Is Denny playing? He is playing. Denny had some. I mean, Denny's been giving the
Denny's been good. Denny's been good tonight. 12 points again, 5 of 13 from the field.
Has the ball currently.
Right, atop of the key on book right now. It's kind of sent a double. Tamani Kamara looking to get in the score sheet. There it is.
Kamara with his first points of the night. Whoever was asking earlier,
as Isaiah Livers runs over City Sissoko right there, and it's going to be Blazers ball.
Jacob, who did you have over 18.5 points? Dylan Brooks. I need Dylan for over 15. Just 1 more shot. Yeah, I mean, I think Dylan will get at least like 3 or 4 more shots.
Yeah, listen, he's at 12 points.
Isaiah Livers literally just ran over.
Yeah, he ran over City Sissoko right there.
And no attempt at the play.
No, nothing.
Dylan Brooks, 18.5. Okay, yeah. I mean, one of those where, with the way Dylan has been playing, sometimes, that prop can be a little juiced.
Sure, yeah, that's why I stayed away.
Yeah, Dylan Brooks is one of those where you probably, again, I'm not going to say you should bet against him, but.
Sure, but he listen, he could get, that's a kickball. He could, wow, no call. Oh, there we go.
Now they call it.
Again, Dylan could get hot at any moment of the game. The Suns only up 12 now as the Blazers.
Is Devin Booker getting 6 more points, rebounds, assists?
Yeah,
I would think so.
100%.
I would think so. Devin Booker
it's
holds the ball. Devin Booker is the person deciding how the offense goes. 12-point game, though. So, again, 6 points, rebounds, assists right now is very feasible with a game that's not, a 20-point lead. Over to the corner.
Finds Isaiah Livers. Bang.
Cash is in, chat.
Let's go.
That's what we like to see, baby.
Again, Livers in his spot minutes has been good this year, man. I'm not going to lie.
A lot of guys in their spot minutes, I feel like, have surprised a lot of people for the Suns in general.
Jordan Goodwin checking to the scores table as Tamani Kamara's feeling a little bit. Finds his second 3, and the lead still 12. 3:30 to go. Suns up 89-77.
Good pick there. Devin Booker gets open now to Dylan Brooks. Drives down, gets double team. Out to Colin Gillespie to the corner, wide open for Isaiah Livers. Isaiah Livers for 3. Misses that one. Rebound attempt. Gets out to Devin Booker. Tipped 2 by Oso. Colin Gillespie for 3. High arcing. Another rebound. Blazers wanted a foul.
Good Oso. I thought that was a foul as well.
I think he might have pulled the chair and Robert Williams just fell. I mean, maybe a little tug.
Yeah,
but
I think so.
Not enough from the refs to call a foul.
For real.
So he gets the easy lay. Drive inside by Caleb Love. Now gets it out to the corner.
There we go.
Almost stolen away. Remains Blazer ball out top, stolen away by Colin, and he dribbles it off his leg and it goes out of bounds. 91-77. Just trying to get out too quick. Loses the handle. Unfortunate. But again, I mean, active hands, I think, does that go down as a steal still?
Yeah, it'll be a steal.
Okay. So another steal
believe it'll
for
be
the
a steal and
another
turnover.
steal for the Suns. I mean, you have a signed D-Book ball. That's dope, bro.
That's
We'll bring
sick.
you on the show when we can. Only thing I worry he gets hurt or subbed because they up too much. Well, I mean, the game is it's only 14.
14.
You know, a bucket here would make it 12 or 11, and you could be in a. The Suns are gonna.
They're gonna empty the clip like I've been saying. It's like as Denny Advia drives, finds Chris Murray baseline. Caleb Love for 3, man. He's getting them up.
He's getting them up.
Chris Murray rebound again. And the offensive rebounding, if you're just joining us, it's kind of been killing the Suns. They've buttoned it up here in the second half. That is Oso Euro step. That's gonna be a block. Gotta be.
Yeah, gonna be a block on the Blazers.
Oso heading to the line, but
How do we feel about the Lakers losing all game to come back? I early cashed my other bet, was scared. I'm expecting corporate lingo script here. What does that mean, Sil? Is Devin Booker getting... Yep, okay, my bad. I went back far enough. Is Sharp in the game?
don't believe so.
Don't believe he isn't currently. Is Book balling?
Book's playing well.
Book's being efficient.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say
exactly.
balling, but he's being efficient right now. Are you based out of Phoenix? We are based out of Phoenix, Chad. We do a lot. I do all the Cardinal games. Trying to break into the Suns stuff. It's a lot of basketball games to cover. I'm not
Dude,
gonna lie,
yeah, a lot
Chad.
of
A lot of basketball games, and you can ask Sammy. I do everything, so it's a little wear and tear for me to do every single game as well as full-time job and stuff. So I don't do all the Suns game because I need some time off. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Oso heading to the line. I think he nailed the first one. Yeah, he did. So Suns up 93-77, 2:39 to go in the third. Again, if you're just joining us, the Suns outscoring the Blazers by 15 here in the third so far. Denny Advia is going on Book right now. He'll attack.
June, I appreciate it. Denny Advia.
Floater over Oso, no good. Book will grab the rebound. Look
There's
to push.
one more rebound for whoever had the 6 points, rebounds, assists
there
for
you
Devin
go.
Booker. Devin Booker picks up his dribble, gets it over to Oso. Now Oso
Yeah, go get
looking to get it back to Devin Booker, gets it back to Colin Gillespie instead.
There you
Gets
go.
it
Get
now
out of
Devin
the
Booker
way.
in the post.
Get
this
out
is
the
where we
way.
like to see him go to work.
Yeah,
Gets
that's
inside, midi. Put back attempt missed. Rebound fought for. Again, a shot I'm totally fine with Devin Booker taking.
Yeah,
I do not
absolutely.
care. 16-point lead currently for the Suns. Caleb Love drives inside, out to the corner, back to the top left elbow of the three.
Kamara.
From the Blazers.
good.
An air
Air
ball.
ball.
Oh, shit. Feeling himself. Missed that one
Oh,
widely.
way to run.
Derek Livers,
Swing,
Isaiah
swing.
Livers, Royce O'Neal with, or Jordan. I'm messing up everybody's name.
No, you're good.
Isaiah Livers with it now, drives inside, tries to get it to Oso. Good idea there. It's a kick ball.
Yeah.
Kind of one of those passes that, if it gets through.
And again, right
easy
now,
lay.
we're looking at the bench unit rolling with Book right now as Ryan Dunn will check in.
Do you think Book can hit one more three?
Yeah, I hope so, man. Ideally, he'll probably get one or two more up. But as Ryan Dunn checks in for Book,
Sharp will get one more bucket as well.
yeah, for sure. This is where
Where's Graham County?
I
I'm
don't
crazy boy Travis. I don't know where that's at. Respect that.
Oh, nice pass. Oso
Oso, I think
Brings it
I'm not
down.
gonna lie. The Suns center
rotation.
and past the rotation of come on as well is
Yeah, man.
going to be nuts.
Yeah, we went to if you're kind of noticing it, no Nick Richards. They went right to Oso to start the second half. I don't know if that they saw something that Oso gave him a little bit more because Nick Richards was good, but want to get back to so Book played a little bit more into the third quarter here.
Northeast of Tucson.
Northeast of
Is
Tucson.
Graham County.
Gotcha. So Book normally would come out a little bit more halfway through the third, get a little bit more of a rest, and then maybe go back in the fourth. Jordan not mixing it up a little bit, letting Book run more of the offensive here with the bench unit, and we're back to the bench unit of where are we going to get some offense? It's going to be a lot of Colin Gillespie driving kicks.
And again, for you people with the bets right now, including you, Sammy, this is one of those where like, a three here makes it a 20-point game. Even though they might empty the tank, this will be a long break for Book, long break for Mark Williams. Let Oso get a lot of reps. This is one of those where, again, you got yourself in a nice gap.
Yep.
Let some guys get some minutes. See who can. I think it's one of those where the Suns and Jordan not want to see someone develop that offensive muscle.
Yeah.
Oso gets to the corner. Great pass there.
Livers.
Isaiah Livers misses that one. But again, I mean, that's a great possession there if they hit that three more
no
than
doubt.
anything.
And again, under Jordan Knott, you're seeing the Suns take and make a lot more three-pointers than you have in the past 2 years. And it's a matter of, listen, they're getting good looks. The threes are eventually going to fall.
And there's one thing that this bench unit does, and it is stay in front of people,
Yes.
even on misses more than anything. Avdia gets it outside, pump
Chris
fake.
Murray, it's no good.
It's just
Stay solid, rebound. That's a shot clock violation. Great defense by and again, the bench unit, maybe they struggle on the offensive end, but a defensive unit that is just going to work their ass off.
Yeah. Devin Booker will get in real quick. My bad. Keep going. I'm just responding.
Like Colin Gillespie, Ryan Dunn, Jordan Goodwin, Isaiah Livers, Oso. Like they're gonna try.
How many points is Avdia at right now?
14.
14. Now someone's asking if you think they'll get to 20.
It's tough. Depends where this game goes in the fourth.
Fair.
As Colin Gillespie hits a step back jumper.
Do you think Booker will get back in the fourth? Yeah, 100%. He got free throws. Avdia, Avdia's going to need to do a little bit to get to 20. We just don't need another meltdown in the fourth again. This is one of those games, again, I think Book's been subbed out. They'll get the quarter break as well. He'll have a ton of time to rest. I mean, everybody's is probably going to get a decent amount of rest. With a lead like this, again, I think one of the big things with that Hawks game is that they not necessarily gassed everyone, but I mean, the Hawks get out and Jalen Johnson is just like, dude, you're not going to stop him motor-wise. Right. And I feel like, saving dudes, again, the Blazers are not as good as the Hawks is the other part of it. Like, I think the Blazers would have to play arguably their best quarter they might have the entire season to, kind of nullify the talent gap between them. Again, not impossible. I'm not saying that that's not possible at all, but one of those where, like, that's kind of the difference between the Hawks. The Hawks are a very good team, and they don't have Trey right now. So, I mean, it's a little bit different. Do you think Fleming again before garbage time?
We'll see.
Depends on Ryan.
Depends on if Ryan Dunn picks
one up in this quarter on some offensive thing, then yes. But if not,
Suns will look to close. Kind of last shot, about 4-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Colin Gillespie with the ball going at Chris Murray, picks up his dribble on the key. He's got Jordan Goodwin for 3. That's good.
Damn.
Let's go.
Did not expect
it was a long 2.
Long two.
But nonetheless.
20-point lead now, though.
Yep, 3.
Caleb Love with it. Going to drive inside. Puts it up, gets it. So
beats the buzzer. 18-point Suns lead, 182. We'll head to the fourth, where we saw this last time. Suns headed to the fourth quarter with a lead against Atlanta last time out. We know how that went. We'll see if the Suns can finish strong here.
Long break for them is going to be nice if they can come out of this one with a win as well. NBA League Cup game again. One of those where I think it's tough. Avdia getting 40 points, rebounds, and assists tonight.
No, it's not happening.
Haven't been watching this game. I was watching the Lakers. Yeah, dog. I'm not gonna lie. That one's not getting cashed. Blazers were my last money line. That's
my brother.
I'm not gonna lie. That's not a great bet there, my guy. That's not a great bet there. It's a bad team playing against a team that's like fairly hot, winning at 7 out of the last 9.
Yeah.
Trying to go, 8 out of the last 10. Probably not the best part of it, bro. How do you think about Fleming's performance so far? Fleming looks great. We saw a little bit of the bounce, obviously, on a putback attempt that didn't get to go. Kind of the lack of a bounce on another possession before that. A little confusing. I think that disparity, kind of like we thought he was going to yam it. Yeah. I think Fleming is still, that's a guy just trying to adjust, bro. He was playing G League where him and Kaman hooped the shit out of the league. They were. And again, at the gym.
I don't think Ott came into the game thinking, okay, I want to play Rasheer Fleming. Ryan Dunn got into foul trouble. Rasheer played well, 4 for 4 from the line.
Why Fleming, no Malawach? The rest of the centers have been cooking tonight for the Suns, so they just haven't had to. Suns minus 15.5 and total over 235. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what I don't know what that term is.
Yeah, so the Suns got to win by 16 points.
Okay.
Again, man, that's a tough live line. The over, I like the over. There's gonna be some points.
15.5, I feel like is tough, just because you could be up. 24, you're going to empty the bench and
100%. And it's the NBA, man. In 2.5 minutes, the Suns' 18-point lead could go to 10 and then to 5. We saw it against the Hawks.
Jeremy Grant out would have been a way better game. Yeah, would have been a better game. I don't think again, the fourth quarter, going in this fourth quarter, I don't know if it would have been different. Again, I always say people, the game would be different. The game would obviously be different. Do I think Jeremy Grant is outperforming everyone else? Yeah. No. Do I think that they're getting as many rebounds with Jeremy Grant on the floor? Maybe. It's just a different scenario, more of a game. I won't say that, it definitely could have been a better game. Jeremy Grant is undeniable.
This is what I stopped doing.
Timber, why did you just send me 6-7, bro? Shout out Timber, chat. Do you think picking up Malawach is a good decision if our center depth is already good? I think it is, because I think you can go a couple years with Mark Williams for sure.
Looks great.
Hopefully Oso. Oso year 1 to year 2 so far has looked pretty good.
Wildly different.
He got a shit ton of time last year. I think Oso will probably turn into a bona fide 4 at the power forward spot. And again, with Malawach developing, it leads to more opportunities to trade for that big piece with Nick Richards and maybe a pick, or figuring out what happens after that.
Listen, Malawach, we drafted him and made the trade for Mark Williams a little bit confusing to a lot of people, but from
Booker
what
is going to get back in 100%. Fourth quarter alt spread. Keep going, my bad.
I mean, we drafted Malawach to be a project, and that is how this
100%.
franchise is treating him right now. Listen, he will not get in this game unless the Suns are up by 25 with less than 3 minutes to go. He's playing a lot in the G League, and what we've seen from Mark Williams this season is a high quality, above average NBA center.
Crazy
you know?
boy. I know you've said that like 9 times, bro. I understand that the Suns might suck, okay? I don't expect it, though. But yes, keep going. My fault.
No, you're good, and we'll get the fourth quarter started.
Someone said
here.
he can be Embiid.
I actually don't mind the comp.
I think it'd be nuts, too, if you end up with a guy like that.
Yes.
Like, my God.
Well,
That's
remember
what I'm
when?
saying.
Remember when Embiid was coming out? He was the process, the project,
Correct.
and all of a sudden he missed. Same thing, similar to Malawach. He did not play very much at all in his rookie year. As Colin Gillespie will hoist a 3. That is
Holy shit.
nothing but nylon.
21-point lead now for the Suns. That was
from the mini villain,
Colin Gillespie is an interesting
bro. An absolute
object.
There you go, Shaden Sharp. If you needed it,
Yeah, who needed how's Kobe Bryant doing in the G League?
Again, listen, he's playing well. He's playing a bunch, and that's what you need from the kids that you drafted. Just minutes, reps, and
Yeah.
if production comes, it comes.
Adrian said, I'm just ready to see him get meaningful minutes. I'm guessing you're talking about Malawach, but I get it. Our center depth is really good. Yeah, and again, chat, I would love to see those guys get minutes. I want to watch the Suns win games.
Yes, 100%.
And
That is a great point.
Come on, Malawach. Someone sent a Galaxy. Don't know what the hell that does, chat, but I appreciate the Galaxy dog. Is Colin our AR-15? I don't know about that.
No, bro, come on.
I don't know about that one because Austin Reeves
is on another planet.
Is insanity right now.
Colin Gillespie can be our TJ McConnell.
Yeah, that's better comp. That's better comp, chat. I mean, they are fairly similar. Similar.
Suns up 103-85, start the fourth
And
here.
one was good for the Blazers.
Shaden Sharp, yes. And again, the bench unit in for the Suns, Ryan Dunn on the left against Donovan Clingan. He's going to look to go at him. Up fake, no good. Finds Jordan Goodwin, pull up midi, that's good. Suns up 20 with 11 to go. And a similar story against Atlanta, up 20. Jordan
Stay out of the foul column for the Suns. Don't
100%.
allow the Blazers or the Hawks corner 3 from the Blazers here.
Chris Murray, no
This
good.
is that one. The Hawks got into the bonus with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game, and it led to plenty of free throws. A couple of offensive fouls led to easy free throws as well. So the Suns just got, just handle the foul trouble, chat. Colin Gillespie looking to go to work, gets it inside to Nick Richards. He fumbles the ball, gets it back though, picks up his dribble. Little hook shot.
Come on.
That was some
Kareem
some
shit.
old shit, old hook shit. My God, that was sick. 107-85. Nick Richards just said, I'm just going to throw it up there.
Yeah.
Almost turnover by Shaden Sharp. Gets it back to Shaden Sharp. Right elbow the 3. Pump fake. Gets it over.
Caleb Love for 3.
Not airballed.
Again, if you're
but
just
close.
joining us, Caleb Love had a huge first half, 13.
Oh my God, shit. My bad, chat. Let me get back to this real
wow.
quick.
Yeah,
Tough.
go for
Galaxy is some big money. Is it? Dude, fucking sick, chat. 72. My bad. Dropped another half bomb, chat. I'm trying not to do that. 70 on here. Appreciate you guys for stopping by. Why can't the Cardinals be this fun to watch? Because Drew Petzing is their offensive coordinator. What are your thoughts on ASU football? I pray that Sam Levitt is not actually in conversation. 22-point lead. We can take a little, take the foot off the brake, talk a little bit more about sports in general. We'll do this last one, though. Colin Gillespie gets it over to Royce O'Neal. Trying to get inside to Nick Richards. Gets over to Jordan Goodwin.
Shot clock
Step back
winding down.
3.
Oh, it's tipped.
Off the side. Nick Richards get the rebound, though. It's going to be a shot clock violation. Thoughts on ASU football? Obviously, I love ASU football. I don't know. Obviously,
I'm a Wildcat.
Yeah,
Listen, I'm a huge dude. Kenny Dillingham couldn't be more likable.
Fair. It's a fair point. How underrated is the Goodwin pickup?
It depends.
Yeah,
I mean, thus far, it's been good.
Is Devin
he's a
Booker
ninth
going
guy.
Don't know. Don't know, honestly.
Time will tell. He might get a couple minutes. If this
maybe
game,
a few.
If this game teeters on the 20 range at around the 6-minute mark, he might go back in for a couple minutes.
Cardinals were fun last year.
No, we weren't. I mean, we were fine.
This year was probably more fun for the first 6 games, although we lost a lot of them.
Yeah.
They were still 1-point games. Sam is not leaving. Dude, I hope so.
I hope.
Wow, you got another Galaxy. Yo, yeah, that's cash. Hey, shout out the gang boys. Do you know what a Galaxy is?
No, dude. No clue.
I feel so Unk-esque right now. Brian Dable should be the next OC.
I'm a Brian Dable guy.
Obviously no head coach. Colin almost gets a steal there. 20-point game. Colin kind of clapping his hands, looking like he's kind of telling the guys hey, let's keep the foot going.
Yes,
let's
100%.
Play good basketball here.
Jan Hansen said no to
Nick Richards on a good, nice. That's a great block. It's a good. It's good. kind of tempo block for
Oso back in.
Young Ho.
Interesting. The quick hook for Nick Richards in the second half after a pretty good first half. Oso back in
Would
there.
you be interested in firing Gannon for Matt LaFleur?
Dude, yeah, Matt LaFleur's not going anywhere.
Yeah, if I could get Matt LaFleur, I would do a lot to get Matt LaFleur.
Yeah.
Bro. What are we talking about? Williams is for the we're talking about Robert or Mark because neither of them are in currently. Is Brooks in? No, the bench unit is in, chat. The bench is in. We'll just say
That's
that.
Colin for 3.
Cash is in, chat.
Man, Gillespie's a revelation for this Suns
At this
team,
point,
man.
what letter grade do you guys give rookie coach Ott?
Oh man, it's got to be I'd give him a solid A.
Yeah, I feel like solid A, not A plus.
No, I mean-
yet. Depending, I would have to see a little bit.
There's been some time, like the challenges he'll get better at. Like
Yeah.
he needs to listen more to his staff and less to his guys. As when we get a replay of Gillespie from downtown,
Sharp.
16 points off the bench, man.
Sharp 3 more. Brian Dable for offensive coordinator would be sick. I mean, they were rolling. You think Jordan Goodwin here in
Jordan
transition.
Goodwin, bang out. Oh man, dude.
The Jordan Goodwin trade feels really good right now.
Yeah, the lay's looking cooked because the Suns are running. It's fine.
The lead has not gotten closer.
No.
Or fractionally has gotten closer at least.
Yeah, 112-87. All Suns right now is
Oso gets the
grabs
rebound.
another rebound.
No foul call. Going to be Suns ball no matter what. Holy shit, Chad! I am not gonna be able to keep up. Well, a lot of Packer fans are tired of Matt LaFleur. I do think that the Packers are in a weird spot. Jordan Love also has not played exceedingly well this year. Why did the Suns fire Monty? That was the first mistake. Monty Williams,
brother, no.
Monty was probably at his time. I mean, there's a reason.
time,
There was a
my
reason
friend.
the Pistons also fired him after one season of their worst season ever. Devin over 25.
No.
Probably not now. The bench
sucks.
unit is cooking currently
Yes.
for the Suns. So they will do their best to not let someone get hurt. Season don't start till after
that's
Christmas.
fair.
Those winter games will tell us what the team is about. Yeah, I mean, again, this
but
team,
you have to still start the
Who
season.
said tore his ACL? He didn't tear his ACL, chat. Dylan Brooks can get in? No. Season does start till Christmas. Is Booker in? Well, a lot of Packer fans are tired. Is Dylan Brooks getting in soon? We don't think so. Devin over 25. Dude, again, if Matt LaFleur was available,
Hire him tomorrow.
yeah, you would fire Gannon because you have to go get the better coach more than anything.
100%.
I do think a good question to ask is, you can't really just fire Mike Bidwell is still paying Cliff Kingsbury. He would still be paying Gannon. I think that's part of the reason we may not see any changes this year. I think OC has to be different. I think Dable getting fired from his head coaching job. I don't think he's going to have it. Colin Gillespie for 3. That'd have been nuts. Dude, yeah. I think, Dable coming here could be sick. Today's my birthday. Hey, happy birthday.
Nice, shout out.
Happy birthday, crazy boy.
Happy birthday.
Is Booker in? No. Sharp in?
Yeah, Sharp's still in.
Sharp's going to probably...
No, Shaden's out.
Sharp might close out if they...
All right. 112-89. Gillespie bringing it down.
Swear? Braden what?
7 minutes left in the fourth. Gillespie's just going...
Adrian's saying that Dylan Brooks got injured.
I'll find that out. Let me go to...
Appreciate you, brother.
Let me go to X. Let's see what we got going. Dylan Brooks injury? I don't know. Let's see.
Is Mark Williams in? No.
No.
None of the starters are in currently for the Suns. It's a nearly a 20-point game right now.
Not seeing any Dylan Brooks injury.
Okay, crazy boy.
stuff.
I don't think I can say that, chat. You guys can just read it. Yeah, I don't see anything about Brooks. But Brooks, they didn't take a moment to ever look at a play or anything.
Exactly. They would have given some form of an
and there would have been something on the. They would have gone down to the sideline reporter. Will they get in? I don't know, dude. Royce O'Neal might get another point. Royce might get.
Yeah, Royce is in there. We'll see. Again, guys, it's 112-89 with 7 minutes left. The Suns just absolutely belt to ass in the second half. I'm not gonna lie.
Is that 23? Is that a 23-point lead right now? Currently?
Yeah, man, 23-point lead.
So lead has only gotten bigger since the bench came in. Avdia cooking.
No, he's not.
Not really. Chad, again, you're kind of asking for guys who don't really cook to kind of go nuts. I'm not gonna lie, it would have been tough for the Blazers to. I mean, obviously they were a little hot that second quarter.
I mean, Denny's playing fine.
Wyatt Lillard playing. Damian Lillard tore his Achilles last year on the Bucks. He's not playing just because he's out until that. So we'll shift gears a little bit because
sure, let's do it.
Kind of getting out of hand. We'll
On
make
a
the calls
commercial
here and here. I kind of want to talk about because we didn't talk about the D-backs a ton. I know a lot of people are wondering again the Cardinals. It's just not even a lot to talk about with the Cardinals, bro. I beat my head into a wall with it.
Fair.
Could you see? I had this conversation again in a fantasy football chat with my older brother. Just Suns Arizona fan.
Yeah, Arizona fan. Yeah,
Arizona fan people.
Yeah.
And, you know, the Cattell stuff,
sure.
I won't ever say that, you know, people aren't on the table. There's obviously untouchables. I think Perdomo, Corbin Carroll are two guys that, like, I mean, one of them had MVP votes, and Corbin Carroll, like, legitimately might be one of the best right fielders in the entire 100%. MLB. Ketel Marte, arguably the best second baseman. There is a lot of capital to be gained from a guy like Ketel. What would it take for you to say yes?
No, I mean, listen, like nothing. I mean, there's obviously a price to pay for.
Marte was here when we were
100%.
losing 110 games.
Like, listen, here's the thing with Ketel, and I'll say this to anybody. Like, you trading Ketel Marte, you're trading the best player at his position in the league. Think about that
it's
first.
It's not close.
No, it's not close. First and foremost, you're trading the best second baseman in the MLB, and with the absence of Lourdes Gurriel Jr. all season and the incompetence of what we're getting from the first base production, especially in the bat, and the unknown of if Blaze Alexander can replicate what he did at the end of the season last year, and not knowing if Jordan Lawler can be the guy that he's supposed to be, where the hell are you supposed to get offense?
Yeah, I feel like there's so many questions currently with the D-backs where, like, you're looking, I mean, that's just offensively and position-wise. The D-backs don't have a closer. The D-backs don't have 3 deep pitching. Like,
there's a lot of needs, but
I think, like, the last thing then you want to do
is get rid of your best player.
Is get rid of the guy who, like, has been here and probably is fine with being here. Like, I just think that's where I'm at with it. I think the only way I would ever consider it is if you were getting, like, Paul Skeens.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
if you're trading Ketel Marte, you better, as Oso drives finish. Ooh. Man, dude, this game's getting out of hand.
That was
nice. The only way you're trading Ketel Marte is
D-Book is not in.
Is if you're getting established, like, high level pitchers that you know are already good, because we have seen year in and year out that pitching comes and goes.
Yeah.
You know,
you look at the Dodgers this year. The Dodgers went into the playoffs with the worst closing room in the entire MLB. And then some of the most insane closeout games I've ever seen from pitchers in the World Series.
Listen, if you're trading, as Ryan Dunn lines it up for 3, no good. If you're trading Ketel Marte for the likes
Lawler to play second, dude.
Listen, I've had thoughts about moving Ketel to first base for a long time. I think
just let him play there.
I genuinely think that's a good idea. But if we're talking about trading Ketel,
Sharp is currently in. Just so you guys know, you guys were asking one more bucket, bro. Please, man. Sharp currently has the ball. Let's see if he hits it right here.
Foul
going
to the line.
He's gonna get a free throw. So you guys, if you're, I think you're just parlaying points. So he's gonna get 2 free throws. So you're hoping he makes both, or assist or rebounds. Yeah, Lawler plays second. Y'all think Denny can get 3 more points and rebounds?
Maybe if he's in.
Yeah. I don't know what the Blazers are plan to do here. But yeah, to your point, I think I would 100% second sending Ketel to first. Just like figure it out. I'm not gonna lie, chat. Jordan is slowly on the sus list of, like, is Jordan Lawler good at baseball?
I would like him. Listen, I'm a Jordan Lawler guy. I think I
Brooks
like
is not in. None of the starters for the Suns are in currently.
I like Jordan Lawler. I think he can be a good player, and I think going into this next season, knowing that he is going to be an established player on this team will benefit him.
100%. I think that's been part of it for me. That's weird. Is, like, I mean, obviously his bat. It hasn't been great.
No, it's struggled.
It hasn't been great. Also comes with, like, not hitting in the MLB a lot. Like,
sure, yeah,
he also
100%.
obviously has the limited amount of at-bats in comparison to a ton of people, especially a ton of top prospects. So one of those where the bat, I think, comes with it. I mean, everybody knows. I mean, he went through college, has always been known to have a good bat.
Yeah.
And has been recruited as, you know, a very good position player.
Yeah.
And, you know, being able to have kind of a deeper tool bag than, you know, a lot of players. I think it's one of those where Jordan, I think, just has to have the confidence.
100%.
He hasn't had bolstered confidence at any point on the D-backs roster.
And I think going through spring and starting the season as
Denny is currently shooting a shot.
Near air ball. We're out on the run. Ryan Dunn. So
116-92. This game is out of hand. Denny Avila, if he's currently in, I think will probably play a good amount in this quarter until they sub in, like, literally everyone. He drives inside. Gets his lace.
There
Whoever
you
had
go.
Danny, just got more points from him. Let me know if D-Book goes back, and we'll do enjoy life, please. We will. We'll let you know, brother. Injury. There's not a lot of people injured, Chad. It's just a 30-point game.
Yeah, it's a
Nobody's really interested in this game so far. 20-point game. My fault. 22-point game. How much did Jordan Tyson ruin his draft stock?
Negatively. He did not.
I was like, wait, what do you mean?
No,
I don't think Jordan Tyson's done anything to ruin
He's going to be
his-
the first receiver off the board in this year's draft. I'm just going to say that.
I need Book with one more assist.
Yeah, brother, I'm sorry. I think
He's not going to play, chat. Y'all think D-Book goes in? I don't think so. Enjoys life. Need
No.
Denny one more point? Damn. Or rebound? He might get a rebound.
We'll see if they empty the bench.
Yeah, they
here
might
on that
figure out.
timeout.
We have a timeout currently by the Blazers, I believe.
Yeah.
We'll see here what happens and who goes in. If you need Book, it's cooked. Yeah, I don't think it's happening. Has missed too many games. Nah, listen, chat.
Dude, listen, when you're coming to Jordan Tyson, him missing games is irrelevant to his draft stock right now.
Yeah, him missing games sometimes can, Kenny Dillingham is a player's coach. That guy is going to, if he's can get someone to the league and it requires you to take extended time off, it's fine. And to be fair, the ASU is pretty far away from being in the playoffs this year. You're not, it would take a lot of losing from everyone else rather than a lot of winning. I mean, there's only 2 games left in the season for most of the teams in the Big 12.
Yeah.
And I mean, one of them is against UC Boulder, who is 3-7, I think. And then the other one is against U of A, which should be a great game, to be honest.
Yeah, gonna be a good one.
Both teams got AP votes this past weekend. So one of those where that game could be super sick, actually. I think
For sure.
Might be one of the better
rivalry games or territorial cups.
Yeah, in a good while.
Yeah,
I feel like
for
they
sure.
haven't had, obviously it's felt like, ASU is kind of in the football battle and U of A just beating the shit out of us playing basketball.
Yeah.
So like one of those where D-Book check in, I would highly doubt that Jordan is putting Devin Booker in a 22-point game with 4 or 5 minutes left.
I agree.
I'm just mad because I went to West Virginia game and I wanted to see Tyson play.
That's fair. Okay,
Yeah, understandable. I mean, understandable. Again, I just don't think that, Jordan, like you said, Jordan Tyson, Chad, with the way that the Cardinals are playing, Jordan Tyson may not leave the state. I'm not going to lie, Chad.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're going to do. I'm always in the mindset of like, dude, if your offensive line sucks this bad, go get a no lineman. If Jordan Tyson's on the table and you can have Marvin Harrison Jr., Michael Wilson, Trey McBride, and Jordan Tyson, that's a pretty nuts lineup.
Yeah.
So I do think that like Jordan Tyson is fine. Sam Levitt, on the other hand, is going to have to play another year to get drafted, in my opinion. I think
Sam Levitt's very good.
Could you see him being a Cardinal?
I would love for him to be a Cardinal, bro.
Okay. Little dual threat-esque.
Out of the quarterbacks coming out, if
100%.
Sam Levitt were to decide to come out right now, I've seen some mocks with him in the second round, bro. I would take Sam Levitt in the second round in a heartbeat.
And especially if you're losing
right,
Kyler. I think what I think will be interesting this year is where Kyler goes.
Yeah, I'm very intrigued.
I'm interested to see, again, is the timeout over? We are coming back now.
Yes.
It is still the bench unit. It is still Ryan Dunn, Oso.
I think the benches may have been emptied. Well, let's see here.
Yeah, it doesn't look like
Ryan Dunn, Jordan
Caleb
Goodwin.
Love's still out there.
Yeah,
that's a bench guy as well.
Tamani Kamara still.
We only see half the court right now,
Yeah,
so we can't see everybody.
It's going to be the bench unit.
Is
for the
Booker
Suns.
going 6 PRA? No. Number 0 on defense at the ASU game on Saturday. He got knocked down. And it looked like he died. Yeah, that was a crazy hit. I heard that he was fine, though, to be fair. It does look like the benches are emptied for
Royce
currently.
is the only. Royce and Ryan Dunn in there.
Yeah, so someone needed some Royce bets. Oh, my God.
Oh, there's Young Hansen.
I mean, a little Jokic-esque.
Dude, yeah, he's Chinese
That was
Jokic,
kind of
bro.
crazy. SMH GG's, yeah, Facts GG's. Is
Yeah.
Denny in? Denny is not in. He just subbed out in that break.
Yeah.
Booker needs to be traded to Detroit. Why? We're about to be 9-5 this season
9-6,
with or 9-6. Yeah, my fault. Is Kamari hitting 7 rebounds and assists? No.
More? Probably not. He's in the ball game though, so we'll see.
Caleb
No,
Love
he's
loses
not
the
in the
ball.
ball game. Yeah, this game.
What's the score? Score is 116-96,
Hey!
118-96 after a dunk by Ryan Dunn. Yeah, he walked off the field, but he was out for like 4 minutes. Yeah, dude. Dude, did you? I don't know if you saw was it the West Virginia game where that tight end passed out on the field? And they didn't know what was going on, and it was like I remember watching, and he got lit up, and I was like, oh shit. There are some dudes who hit on the ASU. I think ASU is gonna start to churn out draft picks here soon.
Yeah.
They feel like their O-line a little bit weird because they've had a lot of injuries, but they have a lot of dudes on defense that can get drafted. A lot of dudes on at the skill positions that will be. They don't really have haven't had an edge rusher yet that's been like outstanding. But
Yeah.
ASU just in general, I feel like is going to be an interesting spot to go play football for the next couple of years. They're going to be in that flirting with the playoffs, I feel like, every year now. Should have probably been in the Big 12 playoff this year. Layup from the Blazers comes in. But yeah, I mean, Sam would be sick. I'm not going to lie, Chad. I would watch Sam Levitt play every game for the Cardinals next year.
100%.
100%.
Yeah. We got a Rasheer Fleming sighting back in the ball game.
Do you think they're going to go over 134 points? No. There's 4 minutes left. They'd have to score 16 in the 4 minutes
Suns?
with the backups in currently. I don't believe Jesus Gomez first round pick. No. I like Jesus, Chad. He's been pretty good.
He's been nails when you need him,
and he's been much better than what the ASU had at the kicking position before.
Yeah, 100%.
If Kenny Dillingham trusts you to kick the ball, I'm going to trust to kick the ball because Kenny Dillingham hates kicking the football.
Yes, he does.
Is Booker in? I need one more point. Nah, dude, you guys got screwed over by the lead. It's a 17-point game, but even if it got close, they would just leave the backups in. Avdia is
White
not
chocolate.
In. 120. I get called Mayo by the fam when I dance. I feel like that's kind of rude. I'm sweating 235. Yeah.
Brother,
you say 235? You're saying the score 235?
Yeah, 235's past. It's not happening.
It's was that 221 right now? Yeah, dude, you would need some you would need just to be trading threes right now, just back and forth threes and
235.
ones.
I don't
or
think
a bunch of free throws. You need a lot right now, dude.
Denny is not going back in.
No, he is not. A lot of people asking about Denny. Oh shit, the camera died. Give me 1 second. Close out the game.
All good. Camera's dead. Not on TikTok. We're still here. Suns up 121-101, 20 points with 3:30 to go. I know you guys need Denny back in the game. I need Book and Mark back in the game, but it's just not gonna happen. All right, you'll take. Listen, I'll take a lost bet and a Suns win every single day of the week. Will they continue to win 20? Yeah. Will the Suns continue to win by 20 plus points? I mean, hey, listen, they've been up by 20 points for a majority of the season. It feels like, we got a sighting of Jameer Booyah. Jameer Booyah, guy we just signed off the San Antonio G League squad, out here to maybe play a little point guard. We got Rasheer Fleming in the corner for 3. That is no good. One more Denny point, brother. It's not happening. I'm sorry, him. I hate to break it to you.
No, there is no starter in right now. Nick Richards getting some more minutes.
But Nigel Hayes Davis is in, so Denny Advia will not be in. Jamari Bouye.
That's a sick name.
That's
a pretty dope name. Again, back to this conversation about ASU, chat. Like it up, boys, as we close out this game. Let's get to 5K before the game's over. All right, just double tap the screen a couple times. Helps me with the algorithm. Thank you to everybody for whoever sent the galaxies. I can't even tell who sent the galaxies, chat. Enigma incoming. Does anybody know what that means? I don't know what that means on TikTok, chat. I need 2 more points from Brooks. I'm sorry, bro.
It's over.
Chat, you guys got goofed by the. By Vegas tonight, I'm not gonna lie. They got you guys in a they
got us good.
Put you in a pot and cooked you.
Yeah.
Sam Levitt playing for the Cardinals would be sick. I think it's one of those where I really wanted them to draft Cam Scatterbo just because we covered that Texas game last year. Me and David Porras covered that Texas game. Everything died, and it was the most entertaining football game. Ooh, it's up there for like top 3 most entertaining football games I've ever watched in my life.
Yeah.
Only matched by the Cardinals and Carson Palmer to Larry Fitzgerald in the playoffs for a couple years ago, and probably the Patriots comeback against the Falcons for probably my 2 top. Holy shit! Sam Levitt though playing good block.
Wow. Oh,
then the turnover.
We got the garbage time minutes right now.
Some scrambly.
But listen, for Sam Levitt, man. Listen, I am a U of A fan.
No worries, no limit. The score is 121-105 with 2:15 left in the game. Yep. 124-105 now. Got you, brother.
Dude, yeah, Sam Levitt would be. Listen, do I think he's gonna come out? Probably not. He's either gonna.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah,
I'd be surprised at least.
I would too. Excuse me. But you could defend him coming out because of the quarterback class being so weak, in that he could probably get a first or second round grade in terms of teams needing quarterbacks or teams willing to roll the dice on quarterbacks. And Sam Levitt, prior to this season, I thought Sam Levitt for the most part was pretty dang good. The injury is tough, and if you were able to come out before this year started, wow,
Holy
Nick Richards
shit,
a block.
Nick.
And one for Young Hansen. Wow, that over is going to be sweaty.
Chad, it is currently 124 to 109 after Young with a and one.
But
God,
listen,
he looks so young.
Yeah, but also listen. Okay, so
Raleek Brown should be drafted high in 2027.
he's good back.
I like Raleek.
I think with Sam Levitt, especially when it comes to the Cardinals, like you have a chance if you were to come out to draft a guy that went to a local school and put seats in the building.
And put a lot of seats in the building for ASU. Like, I've been to ASU games to watch Sam Levitt play football.
Yes, and that's
same with Jordan Tyson.
I don't. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to say it, but Bidwell's he's gonna have to put asses in seats, man. Because the team. Listen, the team. You know this better than most.
Over
the team,
127 for the Sun, or just I don't know how that bet works, but they're at 124 right now. You got a minute and a half. I mean,
gonna be close.
It's gonna be close.
A bucket here, you might be good.
I think there would be a foul at some point. In these closing minutes.
Booyah. No good.
Oh, rebound.
I'm sweating this 127 with you, my man.
Yes, I wanted to hit now. Booyah with another attempt. Bashes in 127 for you, brother.
If you need the over.
He needs at least 128. Shit. Well,
man, well.
But yes, you were saying putting asses in seats. Bidwell is definitely on the least liked owners.
Sure.
For sure, especially amongst Cardinal fans.
Like, yeah, and man, the way the team and the season this year is going, like next year is going to be a tough sell for season ticket holders, you know?
Yeah.
So if Sam Levitt is the way to do that, and listen, I think Sam's a good player too. Like he might be able to potentially be your quarterback for the future, you know? And there is, oh my God. Oh man, that's a tough.
No. 127, 110. 20.
They have to shoot.
They have to shoot the ball.
Are they going to take a turnover?
No, it's 127, 110. What was that? 235?
Yeah, there you go. 235 got there.
Okay, got the 235.
But they're
the Suns are not going to get the 128 though. Whoever needed the 128, they're at 127. They take the shot clock violation. Yeah, my bad. With 10 seconds, they're going to dribble it out. It ends 127 to 120. My God, bro. Some of y'all got hoed today.
Yeah.
Game scheme also didn't allow for Sammy's to hit tonight more than anything. I mean, I didn't expect a 27-point win, to be honest.
No.
Granted, they've been playing good, but Devin Booker not playing the fourth.
No, hey, you'll take it, man.
Happy.
When your stars and starters don't have to play in the fourth quarter, you're either getting whooped or you're whooping.
Yeah,
so
one or the other.
I'm glad to be the hammer tonight. The Suns 127-110 over the Portland Trailblazers. Go to 9-6, and they'll be home Friday. NBA Cup game.
Looking to go 2-0
against Minnesota.
They won against the Jazz. I don't think they've played another one since. So
yeah, 2-0. Looking to go 2-0 in the Cup. You know, whether you like it or not, it's something.
Vegas rigged.
Hey, I don't know, man.
Some of those were crazy. Some of those were nuts, Chad. I'm not gonna lie. Granted, the Suns did just start to run it. The game was close until the fourth quarter, or until the end of the third and the fourth quarter. So yeah, we'll close out, Chat. It's 11:30.
Yeah,
Jesus,
your boy's you're chilling,
Sammy.
Dude,
hope you had fun though,
dude. It was great.
And again, we'll close out. Hopefully, next time you come on for a game, it's a little bit more
dude,
entertaining.
Absolutely. No,
and a little bit earlier.
Dude, happy to too.
If you're free Friday.
I'm out of town Friday.
Damn it, Sam.
I know.
Damn it. We'll get you in front of the game now for sure.
Let's do it.
But yeah, closing out, let's give a brief rundown of someone had Booyah for over 4 points. Missed it. Did he have 3?
Yeah, no.
He had the 1-3. That's a crazy bet, dog.
Get out of here with that. That's nuts.
There's no way you were betting Booyah.
Yeah, no chance.
Let's close out. So Suns obviously put a whipping on. Devin Booker looked like he had a bucket of water. I don't know why that was weird. Just helping clean up. What a stand-up guy.
Seriously.
Game ends up being a 17-point win for the Suns.
Colin Gillespie and Book leading the way with 19. No Suns player got above 20. So really, it's a game where in the third quarter you outscore them 36-21, 15 in the third.
Who is Mr. Baba, Chat? You just invited me to co-host. I don't know who Mr. Bob. Okay, never mind.
Again, listen. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got 6 guys in double figures.
Damn.
You'll take that every night. And listen, Book was efficient. Only had to play 29 minutes. Mark Williams, 6 of 13 tonight.
Yeah. So
Mark Williams only had to play 21. A guy that yeah, again, if you're up and
Take on the new book shoes. They look dope.
dope, real sick.
We'll be buying one when I can, chat.
Yeah. So again, if you're just joining us early in the first half, defensive rebounding was the problem. Donovan
Correct.
Clingan was owning the glass on the offensive side and getting the Portland Trailblazers extra looks, and it was paying off, and the Blazers kept it close. And in the second half, it's amazing what you do when you defend and get rebound, and when you finish possessions with stops. And by stops, I mean rebounds. And they just kind of put it on the Blazers in the third quarter, opened it up. And
Yeah, collaborative boxing out, collaborative rebounding, collaborative defense. Like as soon as they started playing a little bit more team, as soon as the team had more energy as a collective, it felt like it kind of derailed. Obviously, 17-point win is, obviously a convincing win. Never really felt like there was pressure. A couple times it got to 12 points. It was a 9-point lead, especially obviously early on where they were getting a lot of offensive rebounds. Second half, it kind of just, it was fairly kind of just normal. Suns got up a lot. They get on a run. Blazers would get a 5-0 run, and then it would be, another 3-point run for the, 3-4-point run for the Suns.
And well, there's something to be said about.
Let's go Suns, baby.
Yeah, let's go Suns. There's something to be said about just this team being able to run away and open up games. Like a team that coming into the season, many people thought were just a little bit better or on the same level as the Phoenix Suns. You go to their building and you get a 17-point win.
Yeah, to that point, was this expectations for the Suns?
Right, exactly. It's and coming here today, it's you felt that the Suns should win the basketball game. And to start the season to where they're at now, not only has the expectation changed from game to game, but the enjoyment of watching this team has wildly changed. Coming into the season, you didn't know what they would look like. Now, every single night the Suns play, I'm locked in.
Yeah, And I think for me, a big part of it is I made a comment about it when the game started. Jordan was sitting on the sidelines smiling,
happy,
and Devin Booker getting his shots up, playing the ball sharing type of shooting guard that we've now seen him come into, this point guard position. And it just felt like, you guys showed up for the second half. Shit, bro, I don't know what happened, but
facts.
You guys pulled up for that second half. We had a lot of conversation going and stuff. And again, I think that collaborative, even in that aspect, you look at the viewership of this stream, in that second half, I think people just are, last year it was tough to go on TikTok. It was tough to go on Instagram. It was tough to go on YouTube. There were plenty of posts about, Suns blow another, 30-point comeback in the second half after they come back from 30 and they lose it in OT. I think it's one of those where every time I turn on the Suns, again, thank God to Ishbia for, shout out to Ishbia for paying for us to be able to watch it on an antenna, chat. Apologize, I can't show it to you. But every time I turn on my TV, every time I see that the Suns have a game, even though this one was at 9 p.m., which is, I believe, 8 o'clock in Portland currently.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Sammy would not have been coming if we had, if we were, had a total of 3 wins tonight.
100%.
I wouldn't have done a stream, to be fair.
No doubt.
I think that's one of those where you can tell by the community, by the people who pop in the stream, by the questions being asked. You guys hoping for Devin Booker, betting on the Devin Booker points.
Yeah, sure.
Those are one of those where, as a collaborative, us as a fan base, again, I said it earlier, big office guys in here, chat. You got to enjoy the good times while you have them. And we've been through some rough ones, chat. I'm going to talk my shit throughout the rest of the season, obviously. And again, hopefully, Sammy, you enjoyed it enough to, want to come back.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And, game by game.
100%.
82 games in the season. You're currently, what are we now? We're 15 through?
Yeah, 9-6. If you would have told me 15 games to start the season, the Suns would be 9-6. I'd sign up for it every single day.
100%.
And lastly, it's just something to be said about walking into a game like this and leaving just with a 17-point win, and it didn't feel like the Suns had to do something crazy to
Correct.
get it,
Yeah. And that break going into this last thing we'll say, this break going into this League Cup game, you got to think, holy shit. 25-point lead tonight was the largest for the Suns. You got to think, you're going into Friday, lock it in.
Feel good.
Get it. You got to break. Let some guys get, bumps and bruises down. Come in for what can be a statement game.
Oh, yeah, man. You're home.
A lot of people talking about how Ant is better than Book.
100%.
A lot of people talking about how Book is better than Ant. Stars going to shine. Maybe we do a stream. Maybe we don't, chat. I don't know. I might just enjoy watching that one from home, not going to lie. But, that's a game. You win that one. If you win that one close, nuts.
Yeah.
If you win that one convincingly, you start to be put in the conversation of like, all right, how good are the Suns?
Can the Suns be? Sure.
What is the ceiling of the Suns? Devin Booker drops 35. Mark Williams drops, like you could see some stars show out in that game. Hopefully both teams are healthy for a good game as well. I mean, obviously I won't be upset if, a few guys are, end up being, having a cold on Friday or whatever. But one of those where you come out in that game, you put up, even if you put up a good game.
Yeah.
Put up a good game, Suns fans, we won't be upset.
100%.
I'll enjoy it. It could be a great learning curve for a lot of guys. Hopefully some guys. I'm hoping for.
Hopefully Grayson Allen's back.
We didn't get a posterizer tonight from Ryan Dunn. We saw the attempts.
Yeah.
I could see. Crazy. Ryan Dunn popped up
Yeah,
as I said it. I just think that this Wolves game could be a shifting point in the season early on.
Yeah,
go 2-0 in the League Cup, and you're setting yourself up in a good spot for League Cup play. I mean,
And then that's just something that's like a little thing to where you don't have maybe championship expectations, but can you compete in games that really matter,
100%.
like the League Cup?
Which is the goal. I mean, that's the goal of the NBA. The NBA wants this game to matter on Friday. You get a big break. They want these games in the quote-unquote League Cup playoffs to matter. Treat it like that. I mean, granted, you should treat probably every game like that.
Yeah.
Obviously, I understand mentally, 82 games, you got to, some guys might take a game off to, reset mentally.
Yeah.
But it's one of those games you go into it with the mindset, I'm going to put my foot on Ant's throat, on Rudy Gobert's throat, on, just the entirety of the Wolves offense or Wolves team. Let's go win this game.
Yeah.
Go out there, go cook, go play point guard. They're going to be an active team, a lot of athletic players, obviously a depoy in Rudy Gobert, obviously an athletic freak and Anthony Edwards, in a collaborative, interesting game in general. Excited to see kind of what it is. Hopefully you have some fun out. Get an opportunity to watch it, I'd hope, while you're out of town as well. Again, thank you, Sammy, for coming on, bro. Appreciate you for stopping by.
Dude, good stuff.
Obviously, the only thing I will ask is you throw, talk a little bit about it if you get the opportunity, obviously. Sure. I would love to bring guys on. I know that one of the sport radio channels is right here as well. I don't remember which one it is, but that's all I'm going to ask. I won't ever ask for anything more than that.
Yeah.
I'm in talks. I work with the Cardinals currently, looking to get our tickets set up to be able to sell veteran charity tickets. So when people buy our tickets, they get a little bit of money thrown at the veterans plan that the Cardinals run and stuff too. So I just want to get involved in the sports community. Obviously, I want to keep it my thing. I enjoy doing it this, keeping it a little bit uncensored, keeping the young guys and young community trying to break into the industry, giving them opportunity to do it.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you for stopping by, chat. We'll wrap it up there. Great game. Great show. Appreciate y'all, guys.
1-0. I'm 1-0 on the stream.
Facts, 1-0 on the stream, chat. Tonight was the first time I tuned in during a game. Good shit, fellas. Appreciate you, Nacho. Appreciate you, Nacho. The shit, they rigged that shit. Hard pulled Denny and Booker before 20, dude. It is the way it is, chat. Yeah. You guys have a blessed one. We'll see you guys at some point. I don't know if I'll do the next game, but we'll see you guys at some point, chat. Spread the love, spread the joy.